Sorry about that. So I just went to StreamYard and opened it. I don't know, something's wrong with YouTube. YouTube been kind of glitchy lately. Like it's been messing up comments and everything else. So I had to open up this one. But where were we? Part one only lasted 9 minutes. This is part two, the continuation. Let's go. No, but I was saying, I want people to challenge yourself. I challenge each and every one of you guys. And that's what I want to see you do. I want to see you grow. For anybody that knows the type of driver you, that's like if I told Jamil, I know you got a black SUV. I know you do a lot of private rides. I know you this and I know you do that. But I need you to go get a piece of shit car and drive on the Uber for me for a 1 week. That's my challenge to you. He would laugh at me. He go, why would you want me to do that? Why would you want to bring me down a level just to compete with you? What up, Randy? Why would you bring me down a level just to compete with you? That makes no sense to anybody trying to grow, trying to do better. So when I hear somebody talk about, challenging, but I know the type of driver they are, I already know where their mind is going. Like I told you, I'm ahead of the curve. I stay ahead of the curve. I already know where their mind is going. See, I hit a bonus last week, an accident, then they throttled me from completing the second half with like 10 rides, 44 late readout. Okay, I don't know what is it. A million attachment plus shit. We back. That's right. That's right. What up, Marv? That's what's up. Yeah, but if ever you're going to challenge somebody, like I know this guy, the way he thinks, he's a pigeon. And he calls himself a rideshare millionaire. This is the funniest shit I ever heard. Millionaire. Taking fucking penny rides, taking $1.50 bonuses. You think you're going to become a rideshare millionaire, a millionaire rideshare driver, when you got people sitting in corporate getting $millions of dollars bonuses? You driving a beat up ass Volkswagen, talk about, I'm going to be a millionaire doing this. This dude is delusional. He's fucking delusional. And what do we say? We're the group that thinks of 7 streams of income. What up, man? What up? Yeah, that pigeon chasing clout, man. But I'm the wrong one to fuck with because I'll make him look like the pigeon he is. So we talk about 7 streams of income over here. I have told everybody on my channel, you guys should be streaming something. Stream anything because the algorithm's going to pick it up. I used to say stream trees fucking blowing. I used to say that shit to people because I tell people on this channel how to create income, how to generate profits. I'm a financial guy that did this shit for corporate America. Why wouldn't I give it to my friends who are drivers? Why would I want to keep y'all on a plantation to where they can deactivate your ass every single day? They deactivate you. You ain't got no way to make money now. So I tell you, this is what you got to do to create 7 streams of income. This is what you need to do to make sure when rideshare sucks, when shit's going downhill, this is how you boost your life up. Why do you think I took Uber off my motherfucking name? Because this is a podcast. We dropped the mic on motherfuckers over here. This is a real podcast. So what we do is we teach people how to save money, how to make money. When I drop my videos working on my Beamer, what do I say? I ain't never worked on a 2019 BMW. I tell you that in the video. It ain't like I went to school for that shit. I say, I'm willing to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk on pulling my Beamer apart to fix it. And once I fix it, I'm going to put it back on the road. Guess what? Save myself $1,200 that I did not pull out of the bank to take it to a shop. Save myself. I show people that way of life. I show people it's okay to never work on something to say, this is my first time doing it. Try it. Do your breaks. Try it. There's tons of videos out there walking straight through the whole process. Try it. Not only that, stream it when you're done with it. All my Beamer videos, all my Jeep videos, man, they get tons of plays because there's somebody out there that needs that information. And not only have I given that information, I've saved myself money working on my Jeep. And now Google pays me for that shit now. So I made money working on my own shit. I saved money. I made money. Tell me that's not the most clever shit you ever heard of. You can save money and make money at the same time. Where's this pigeon Tristan at? Where this motherfucker at? He don't think like that. He's not on that level yet. I told y'all motherfuckers, there's levels to this. Levels to this. The level this dude is on, he's waiting to see what kind of popcorn they're going to throw on his fucking phone on Thursday. Ooh, what kind of challenges am I going to get this week? What kind of challenges are Lyft going to give me? What kind of Uber going to get? That's the level he's on. We ain't on that shit. It is the profit-making channels, man. We don't advertise for pigeons on here. Because the shit he on is way beneath where we at. We understand what Uber and Lyft is doing to drivers. We understand driverless is coming. We understand how they're cutting away at fares, how they're giving people 40 cents a fucking mile, we understand how they're stealing tips. We understand all of that. So to try to challenge me to walk back on that plantation and invest my time and effort on that plantation, I'd be stupid. I'd be stupid to give up all my cash ride opportunities, to give up my hum opportunities. I'd be stupid. And I ain't no stupid person. But it takes somebody weak to say, oh, I'm just going to pull you back. I'm going to pull you back. You're going to come back on the plantation with us, Jeff. No, you're not. Slide 2 Raw. Thank you, brother, for the membership. My man, what's good? What's good? That's my brother right there. Why Tristan always getting challenges like Pedro? Exactly. This dude, he said, normal drivers aren't getting bonuses. The thing is, the challenges that these guys are getting on their apps is for their region. We don't get same challenges that they get in Arizona, probably. I don't know what the fuck they get. I don't even look at half these challenges. When I do see a challenge, like I got 60 rides for like $230, $240. I got 3 days to do it. I could do that. I'll do 20 college rides real quick, knock that out, keep getting back to my cash rides. But I was doing cash rides, even doing that. That's how easy those are to hit. But when they got 60 rides, 100 rides, 70 rides, in 2 days, 100 rides. And no, I'm not doing no 30 rides a day on this fucking plantation. Hell no. I got to knock out at least 3-4 cash rides a day. You knock out 3-4 cash rides a day at $40 a piece. That's up to $160 for short miles, $160, short mile. See, Tristan don't think like that. Dude's a pigeon. I've been off that fucking plantation shit. I ain't gonna sit up there and be like, oh man, he's challenging me to do rideshare. I better get on there and fucking do what he says. Remember when Sergio challenged Dara? Do you really think Dara sat at home and was like, oh shit, Sergio just challenged me. I gotta do what Sergio says. He probably laughed like a motherfucker. Like, yeah, like I'm really gonna live on a driver's salary for a month and I'm a fucking multi-millionaire. Never pull somebody down. And just the fact that y'all see the kind of shit he's on lets you know the type of person he is. When you a crab in the bucket, what you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna tie your hands behind your back, Jeff. I'm gonna make you drive app only do challenges, only do rides on Lyft and Uber, don't do no cash ride. I'm gonna tie your hand behind your back, Jeff. You know why? Because he knows me. With both hands, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna get cash rides. I'm gonna chop it up with motherfuckers. I'm gonna take shit off the app and do shit on my own. I'm gonna make profits on it. He know that's me. So somebody like him wants to tie my hand behind my back because motherfucker can't fight me straight up like that. But yet you want to challenge me. I doubt it. We are two totally different drivers, way different drivers. I'm a profit-based driver. I drive, I stack. This motherfucker driving, all he does is make videos trying to explain how, the fact that I'm doing 4 rides today, if I add the $1 bonus they're going to give me at the end of the week, that's an extra $4 I made today that I wouldn't have made if I wouldn't have completed this challenge. That's $4 more. And I'm sitting there like, people listen to this shit? Like, for real? Oh, I drove 1,400 miles. I made $2,000. Bro, that's a little over like $1 a mile. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? It's like, if you're going to educate people on knowing their worth, if you're going to educate people on being valuable drivers to make these plantation-ass apps pay us more, then you got to go for more. The apps know we have an opportunity to make anything we want out there. I could cash ride everything from the airport today if I felt like it. If they say no, they say no. I just drive the fuck off. I got that opportunity though. Because I'm not going to sit up there and play games with these motherfucking gig tubers and these YouTubers thinking you're going to come into my world, the world of profits, the world of making fucking money, the world of good credit so we can make moves. If I got to go get a business loan, I can go get a fucking business loan today. I could do that shit. That's the world we live in, the real world. This motherfucking Lyft rideshare brain ass fucking world these dudes is on, I don't live like that. The world is too massive for rideshare. The world has people out there willing to pay us for driving from point A to point B directly. Why you gonna give me $15 for a ride that somebody's agreeing that they feel is worth $45? If they say, hey man, to take me from here to there is worth $45, I'm not taking $15. If they say, hey man, you just cancel this ride, cancel this motherfucker, and I'll give you 30, 35. Cool, let's go. It's the real world out there with real bills and real expenses and real shit happens out there. Oh, Tesla entering the rideshare game in August. Oh, I've been talking about that with Dalton, actually. Yeah, we're going to leave Triz alone. But what you just said, Scott, is good. Because this is what happens. Oh, thank you, Slide 2 Raw, my brother. Hey, Eagles don't fly with pigeons. Jeff a better challenge is who can retain the most profits at the end of the week or month or whatever time frame he chooses. That's what I'm talking about, Slide 2 Raw. It's about profit retention. It's about minimizing your expenses and running your shit like a business. It ain't about, who can drive 80 hours today? Drive 80 hours equals stupid to me. That's all it does. That's an equation. Drive 80 hours equals stupid. Nobody graduated high school saying, I can't wait to drive 80 hours a week. I can't wait to work 80 hours. Fuck that. But what you were saying, Scott, about that Tesla shit, me and Dalton was talking. So the other day I'm leaving the airport. I dropped off an airport ride. So I'm coming south on 143. I'm driving. There's a Tesla on my right side. So I'm cruising. A Tesla's right ahead of me on my right side. The Tesla jerks to the right real quick, like it's correcting itself. And the guy, he grabbed the wheel and shit and everything else like that. I think what Dalton said is that Tesla just gave everybody this upgrade for free. It automatically upgraded everybody's system in a Tesla. Everybody's cars are yanking like it's on auto drive without you selecting auto drive. So you're driving and it's actually running in real time. Auto drive is doing it on its own. I was nowhere close to that Tesla, nowhere close to it. I'm in the left lane. He's in the right lane. We're just driving like normal cars. It jerked so fucking hard. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I thought it was like something in the road, but it wasn't. It was just the car just did it because it thought I was coming up. But I didn't know that until after I talked to Dalton, and Dalton was saying, hey, my Teslas have been doing the same shit. He's changed the fucking tie rod, suspension shit. He's done all this work on his Tesla over the past few weeks or whatever. All this work he's done. And he still can't fix it from jerking and doing crazy shit. I'm like, and that's when I said, bruh, I was riding next to a Tesla and it was doing the same thing. So now I'm like, yeah. It says, no, they have to choose the FSD. I don't know, man. Dalton is saying, when I'm talking to Dalton, he said he's not even on FSD and this car is jerking. He's not even on it. Dalton owns a Tesla. I don't. So I'm just going off of what Dalton's telling me. Dalton said, even when he's driving it, it yanks like it's something wrong with the suspension and shit. And he's not selecting nothing. So and on my Beamer, I got lane assist and shit like that. So he went through his and he turned off lane assist. He turned all this shit off to see if it'll help and everything else like that because he's not selecting FSD. What up, DeRee? Here, you matter. I Googled airport drop-offs for lifts and found this. I'm blessed to find you. I feel the same way. Thank you, Jayful Films. Hey, man, and this is what we do, man. We out here trying to get this money, man. We out here trying to get this money. We ain't messing with none of these people who are trying to drag us into the plantation to prove that we're plantation drivers. That's what they want to prove. They want to prove we're plantation drivers. Well, I want you to get on here and just drive only the app, only for a week straight, only do rides, don't do no cash rides and see how much you make. Why would I be that stupid to build my business up? To build my business up, to go out there and market myself, to have private clients, to constantly chase private clients, to have some idiot ass YouTuber say, well, I challenge you not to do that. So what, you challenging me to be broke? That's what it says. Because like I said, he's trying to make me be more like him. I don't want to be broke. I told y'all when I make videos, watch who you listen to, because you will end up with people who will end up in the same boat as these fucking people who don't even want to be in their boat. I'm in the boat I enjoy being in. So I'm not trying to be in Tristan's boat. Fuck that. I don't want to be where he's at in life. I don't. He's trying to become where we are in life. He's trying to get money. He changed his whole channel to millionaire ride share or some shit. He ain't even close to it. Some of them got a banged up Volkswagen. You ain't even close to it. So I know what his visions are, but his path to get there is all fucked up. He's thinking Uber and Lyft is going to take him that way. One day he going to wake up. I don't know why I'm deactivated. I don't know why. Jeff, I got into the Model X, steps away from private biz, opening up now. Yeah, into the Model X, steps away from the private. Okay, driven. That's what I'm saying, Tony, man. And the Model X is where it's at. I see them every once in a while. Those are rare fucking cars. So when you pulling down the street and you see some wings coming up, you know that's a Model X. You're like, oh, that's a motherfucking badass car right there. And like when you got a Model X, you can afford private biz. You shouldn't be on channels like fucking Tristan's. Because he's not a private biz type of level. He's more like, I'm going to drive the apps and show people how to drive the apps. And I'm going to do the apps. And this is what I'm going to do on the apps. This motherfucker, he is so inefficient and wasteful. It ain't even funny no more. The shit is sad, actually. It's sad to see somebody sit up there and spend 70, 80 hours a week on a plantation, not even thinking, I can make way more money on all these rides. Look at all the rides we got in Arizona. You don't think I'm going to get some of that cash myself? You think I'm going to sit there and let these apps tell me what I'm worth every day? They already told me my car is not a Lux. They told me that. And I told them, well, my car is a Lux, so I'm going to charge Lux pricings by canceling your fucking ride and paying me a Lux rate. I'm a Lux. You don't call me that. That's cool. You ain't got to call me that. I call me that. So when you start driving and you start valuing who you are, can't nobody tell you nothing. You could try to challenge me to come down a level. Jeff, come down a notch. Stop doing cash rides. Only do at Renault. Because if I pick up a ride that says $25 and it's taking me to Queen Creek from where I am, oh, that's an $80 to $100 ride for me. I'm not doing $28. That's $80 to $100 for me. Cancel. You can cash at me, Venmo me, because that's how I do. I'm not a driver like him. He'd be like, oh, I'm going to do that. And at the end of the week, they're going to give me an extra $1 on top of that. So instead of 28, it's 29. Yeah. It's like fucking 30 miles that way and 30 miles back. And you did that shit for fucking $28. I don't drive like him. So therefore, me and him not even in the same arena to even challenge each other. I challenge him to do private rides, but you know the first thing I'm gonna say, I wouldn't do that because of the risk and the accident. Yeah, look at your piece of shit. Now you got into a wreck on the apps. You just don't know how to drive, motherfucker. That's all that is. They changed the Tupac lyrics for straight rider. I won't deny it. I'm a Lux driver. You don't want to fuck with me. Real shit. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's that old ass fucking method. I like that shit. That's that old Wu-Tang. Y'all ain't ready for that. That old Wu-Tang. And I'm telling you, man, if you guys are out there knowing your market, knowing your region, you know riders are sick of panties. I got people complaining every day. Man, why is this so expensive, man? I'm like, what do you mean? Man, this ride cost me $40. I was like, wait a minute. I'm getting $11 out of this. You telling me it costs you $40? Yeah. Bro, I'll tell you what. I'll charge you $25 for this. Please, please. I got suspended last night for 27 minutes on Lyft for doing that shit. So Lyft suspended me for 27 minutes for doing cash rides. Fuck them. It was like, I'm not making shit with Lyft anyways. So y'all trying to pay me $11 and y'all charging these people 30, 40 fucking dollars. I cancel that shit and do it for 25. I just damn near tripled my fucking money. All I did was oh, Jeff, you offline for 27 minutes. I'm like, cool. So I jumped over to Uber. It's like shit. And deactivate me. They probably will. They don't know. They just know that I'm canceling rides. That's all they know. They don't know what I'm doing on the back end with these canceled rides, but they probably figure it out once they say, okay, he canceled that ride, but this person's phone is now at the fucking club that they originally said they wanted to go to. Lyft's not stupid. They're smart. But what they need to realize that I'm smart too. Yeah. 2K in 3 days is insane. Yeah, exactly. 2K in 3 days, man. Who said that? 2K in 3 days? Oh, okay. Lyft is threatening to deactivate me because I do too many cancels. Can they do that? Lyft and Uber can cancel you for no reason at all. And they say that in their contracts. Cancels won't be a reason. They'll cancel you just because they want to. They say it in the addendums. They will cancel you no matter for no reason at all, period. So therefore, yeah, oh man, that future millionaire guy, oh Lord, that dude. Is it Tristan making a video on you? Yeah, I heard, man. Randy, somebody already told me that shit this morning and I laughed. I fucking laughed. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. What he needs to do, because see, what he's trying to do is he wants to, because of how we are on this channel and how we make money and how we do things and how we live life, he sees everybody winning over here. He sees people winning. That's it. Seeing people winning. So he wants to try to come up with a way to say, he lost. I gave him a challenge and he lost. He's a loser. The loser is the motherfucker sitting around all day, every day, promoting that the plantations are the best thing you can do for your life. This motherfucker's ripping and running around on these fucking apps all day, thinking he's going to become a millionaire. Tell me if that shit's not delusional. We got private drivers out there who make way more than rideshare drivers. Private drivers aren't even millionaires yet. They still, making 150,000, 200,000. They still trying to get their shit together right now. These are private drivers. This dude is getting pigeon fucking rides. Talking about I'm going to be a millionaire. It's like, bro, you delusional, man. You fucking delusional. He's fucking comedy, man. Say, nobody wants to drive 100 hours a week. I'm telling you, man. Nobody ever graduated with a degree or graduated with a diploma. And the first thing they said is, man, is there a job out there that I could do for 80 hours? I mean, that's what I'm really looking for. I'm not looking for no 40-hour week. That's lazy shit. 40 hours a week? Oh, that's lazy shit. I'm trying to push 80 hours a week. How can I do this? I don't know nobody who graduated saying no shit like that. It takes a real idiot to think that 80 hours a week is a normal work week. And you got motherfuckers like them walking around saying that. Well, that's y'all new normal. That ain't my new normal. If I make $50 an hour for 40 hours a week, how much is that? If I'm making $50 an hour for 40 hours a week, I should bring home 2 G's. So why can't I just make $50 an hour working 40? Why do I got to work 80 hours at 25? Because you got people who are willing to demote themselves and devalue themselves just to say, I made 2 G's. Yeah, but you worked 80 fucking hours. But I made 2 G's. Let's do it in 40. Let's try to do 2 G's in 40. That's a better challenge. Let's do 2 G's in 40. Let's push for 2 G's. Let's push for $50 an hour, $60 an hour, $70 an hour. Let's push for that. If you're going to challenge yourself to anything, don't push to work yourself harder. Don't push to pick more cotton. Why do you want to push yourself to pick more cotton when you could just say, I want to buy my own land? You working on the fucking plantation. You helping them out. The more you drive for these apps, the harder you drive for these apps, the more cotton you pick for these apps, the stronger these apps get. You giving your best fucking years to these apps. You giving your best life, your best level of efficiency, your best profitability to these apps. And you don't want to do that for yourself? I ain't stupid. I know I'm 50. I'm not going to drive for another 30, 40 fucking years. No. Even if I was 25, I wouldn't be driving no 30, 40 fucking years. No. Because you got the law of averages. You're going to die in a car accident at that rate. So you do 5, 10 years, generate money, stack some profits, get some shit going, develop another business on the back end of that. You can open up a paint shop, a mechanic shop, a flower shop, a fucking landscape. You can do whatever you want to do with all those profits you got because it's yours. All these profits. You can start a whole new business with that shit. But to say, I'm going to drive for 30 more years. I could buy a fleet of cars like the professor did. I could buy a fleet of cars. And I can say, now the young people who want to drive, I can help them make money for about 5, 10 years. They can rent my fleet. And I can say, hey, man, you could use my SUV. Hey, you could use this. And now I'm not making as much. It's kind of like now when I'm doing rideshare, I'm not making as much as I made in corporate America, but I'm making enough to take care of the life I want to live. And if this is about living a life, let's live a life. This is not about bragging about, oh, I worked 80 hours, man. Okay, what kind of life you got? What kind of life you living? If you're not doing this for life, what are you doing it for? Everybody has to earn a living. You got to make a living, but then you got to live that living. You can't just every day say, well, I'm a driver is what I do. I'm a human. I do human shit. I eat fucking ice cream when I go to Cold Stone. I eat sushi with Jamil Nam. I do human shit. So I can't work 80 hours and still do human shit. I can't do it. Yeah, he's mad because you got real people doing what it takes to get this money. I'm telling you, Joker, man. And nobody listens to his shit because nobody wants to listen to it. He wants to be important, but he's not important. He has tried to be so. He always jumps on people's fucking comments and live streams thinking he's saying some important shit, but he's saying hater shit. And he's very passive aggressive. He'll try to come, oh, you know, I'll support you in what you're doing, but, you know, you're not doing it right. Then you don't support what I'm doing. If you say you support what somebody's doing, but they're not doing it right, that's like me saying I'm supporting you shooting baskets, but you're just shooting them wrong. No. I'm going to help you fix what you're doing. Exactly right. I've been feeling this for years, been a Lyft driver for 3 years, and hey, how they do is I'm glad I found you. Subscribe. Thank you, Jayful. Because with this money, you're profiting all these apps with all the money you're making. You're expanding the plantation. And they just went into Finland or Sweden or something like that the other day. They did their first ride over in Sweden. Uber finally greased the palms of all the politicians over there. I'm telling you, Dems, living my best life. Real shit. And they greased the palms of all these politicians over there in Sweden. So Sweden just started a day or two ago with Uber now. First time they got Uber now is overseas, over in Sweden. So everybody's all happy and shit. Oh, we got Uber. Oh, we've been waiting for Uber. Taxi companies don't like it. Public transportation don't like it. They have no idea that Uber is a fucking cancer. They have no idea. All these people are happy. Oh, I'm going to be able to get around. All these drivers are like, oh, yeah, we're going to be able to make some extra money now. They have no idea. No idea. And I'm seeing this shit opening up and I'm seeing everybody, you know, happy all the politics. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a great tax revenue boom. Motherfucker, you just getting kickbacks. Don't say that shit. What up, Bubba Sue? They all these politicians getting kickbacks over in Sweden. That's all they doing. So I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, apparently in Sweden, they don't like, and I'm glad that when all my videos are translated to other languages, it might end up in Sweden because they probably need to see this shit and understand the kind of cancer that's coming into their fucking community. The cancer that's going to destroy the economy over there, take all the profits out of the economy and leave these motherfuckers broke. They can't fix their cars. They can't grocery shop the way they want to. They can't live in the housing they want to live in because all the profits left the community. The profits are not in the driver's bank accounts no more. The profits are not in the rider's bank accounts no more. The profits are sitting at some corporation that's expanding the plantation and buying more shit. That's what's happening. Yes, here at the Miami area, The majority of drivers living on plantations, they don't know what the fuck is doing, taking rides below $4 or airport rides for 11. Oh, I won't even do that. Nope, I won't do it. I won't do it. Because the apps are looking for people like that, man. The apps they're doing that. How y'all do private deliveries? Hey, look at that Tony Delivers page, man. Tony Delivers up in Seattle. He's doing that. He's doing private deliveries, man. And what you want to do is you want to advertise to a business park that's close to eateries. So therefore, you direct the people at the business park. You don't let somebody in the business park say, hey, I want to eat P.F. Chang's, and P.F. Chang's is fucking 40 minutes away. You let the people at the business park know, I deliver for these restaurants right here. So you tell them, I deliver for these restaurants. You order from me, you order from these restaurants. These are the ones I deliver from. Don't just give them free will. Because these motherfuckers might say, I want a fucking coney dog from Disneyland. And now you got to go to fucking California to go get a fucking coney dog. It's like, no, give them a set of restaurants that they can order from that you would deliver from. And if they say, oh shit, I'll eat there all the time. I love that place. Cool. But, oh man, I want to eat at P.F. Chang's. P.F. Chang's is 45 minutes away. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll charge you for the drive for it, but it's going to be like $50. What? Yeah, it's 45 minutes away, motherfucker. $50. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, then order from one of the places I told you is right across the street. I deliver from these 4 restaurants across the street. Never give people too much. You give them too much, and you know how these motherfuckers abuse the system. They'll have your ass clear the fuck across town, picking up a fucking $3 order. All I wanted was a shake from there, and he drove way over there and got me a shake. You done drove 30 fucking minutes for a $1 shake. It was like, nah, fuck that. Give them exactly the area that you're willing to work in, and that's as far as you're willing to go. If they want to pay an extra, which is a big extra, you'll go out of the area. Cool. Now I'll go out of that area. But don't let these customers do that shit to you, man. Make sure if you set that up, make sure you set it up to where you still control the situation. Don't put yourself in a situation where you got deliveries coming from areas that your ass don't even want to be in. Like, nah, I don't go that far. Give out your cards, man. Do all this shit. There's a new app called NDrive, but they start doing good. But now they're switching to pay $1 amount or less. I'm telling you, Junior, and a lot of these apps, this is why I like using Hum. And I'll tell y'all motherfuckers this shit. This is why I like Hum. Because with Hum, I set my rates. A lot of times I set my own rates. Sometimes I'll see a Hum ride. It'll be like 2-3 miles. I'm sitting at a gas station. I'll pick them up. I'm like, a mile away, 2-3 miles, $11. I went 3 miles, $11. Cool. I can't complain about $4 a mile. I can't complain about that. But when I start seeing that these rides are getting longer and longer, Hum gives me the let. Like, I'm going to show y'all what the back of a lot of y'all didn't see the back of the shirt. I'll show y'all the back. Hold up. So that's what the back says. It's not an opportunity, it's an opportunity. And I call it an opportunity because it's an app that gives you the opportunity to be a true contractor. They give you the leverage. They give you the playing field. We don't got no opportunities out there. We got a lot of opportunities and we got a lot of apps, but these motherfuckers never coincide. We finally got an app that says, hey, you know what? You can tell that person how much you would do that ride for, Jeff. I'm like, for real, you going to give me, knock yourself out. You don't got to let them set it through. If they want to set it through the app, they can, but you can tell them on the spot, I'll do this for $20. And if they say, fine, put their phone number in, do it for $20. You're covered by commercial insurance, knock yourself out. Those are the kind of opportunities we got. They're out there. Hopefully they're going to end up in more regions. If we get that shit right in Arizona, we're going to spread this opportunity to everybody now. Now everybody's going to have the power to be a certain driver. They ain't got to be like fucking Tristan, hoping and praying a quest comes through or a challenge comes through, hoping and praying to get a bonus zone, hoping and praying. I got videos of all that shit. Everything of that is on my channel. If you want to see me doing that shit, it's all up and down my channel. We've graduated from that. Accounting 404 is in fucking session right now. We were in 101 when I drove the Jeep. We went to 202 when I drove the Jeep and transferred to the Beamer. We was in 303 when I was in the Beamer doing Lux. We in 404 where we going out and getting this fucking money now. This is accounting 404. There's levels to this shit. And when your education starts increasing, your money starts increasing. But when you get channels like that, they ain't progressed nowhere. This motherfucker doing the same content he's been doing for 2 years straight. His shit ain't changed. He ain't never elevated his game. He will forever be a pigeon. You got to open that motherfucking door and say, I'm flying the coop. I'm out. I'm flying the coop. I can't be here no more. I got to fly the coop because I can't live the life I want to live sitting inside of this pigeon coop because they feeding you what they want to feed you. I'm one of them people to say, hey, there's bugs and insects and all that shit out there in the real world. You got to get out of the coop. You can eat all the worms you want to fucking eat outside of the coop. In the coop, they feed you seeds. Out in the real world, you eating berries, seeds, worms, crickets, whatever the fuck you want out in the real world. And so we leave the chicken coop. We leave the pigeon coop. And we out there and we trying to advance our lifestyle, live the best life we can. We flying wherever we want to fly. We do what we want to do. And we got the money to do it now. With people like Tristan, it's not about the money. It's about staying on the app and doing a process and making sure you can hit a challenge. I've heard the word challenge on this channel so much. His channel is got to be fucking, he's got to be wanting, like, you know how Pedro and Sergio wanted to work for the apps at some point? Kind of how Bentley Coop want to work for the apps at some point. Tristan is the same way. He wants to work for the apps. He really does. He knows his driving cannot sustain his life. He knows that. He wants to work for the fucking apps. He wants an app person to see his channel one day and go, oh my God, you really support us. You really love driving the apps, huh? They see my channel, they're going to be like, this dude makes money. We can't fuck with him. It's like, dog, I used to be a casino accountant. I was an executive. Half the people at that app I probably hired and fired fucking 5 times over. So why do I want to sit up there and grovel up to you motherfuckers when I know the real money is in the streets with riders? The money is not in the hands of these fucking employees. You give them the power when you stay on that app and you pretend that you okay with driving for 50 cents a fucking mile. You're not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. Don't pretend you okay with it. Tell a motherfucking rider, I'm not okay with it. And if they say, well, I'm okay with it, and tell them get out your fucking car. You don't want to do the ride because you're not okay with it. But there's a rider out there that's not okay with it either. And they're going to go, what? That's all you getting? Oh, that's fucked up. Can we just cancel this? I'm not okay with that. Can we just cancel this and I just pay you straight up? They're not okay with it. When people are not okay with the transaction, they're going to fix that transaction. That's the kind of channel this is over here. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, exactly. That's the challenge right there. Say, please bring home to Atlanta. Oh, we're trying. Trust me. Because every day they're doing app adjustments and they're doing things and we're trying to expand to different markets. And like I said, I don't work for him. I probably never will because I'm so independent. I just never see myself having a job again. But I don't mind helping them. I really don't mind helping them because I know me helping them, me sacrificing and saying, I'll help you guys for free. You ain't got to sponsor me. You don't need to do shit for me. This is for the drivers out there. A lot of people might say, Jeff, you can get money from them. You could be sponsoring and getting money from them. But I can get money for drivers, which is way more than one entity. It's cool for him to get money. That's cool. But if Hum can get money through other drivers by expanding, that's a bigger picture. Like I said, we BME over here. We're big money energy over here. I don't want $100 for sponsorship. I don't want $200 for sponsorship. I want drivers to make thousands of dollars to pack in a fucking account so I ain't got to worry about my friends struggling. That's what I'm on. Big money shit. Oh, we're going to pay you $100 for sponsors. You ain't got to pay me shit. You just make sure you pay these drivers well. You advertise and you market so it gets out to these drivers so everybody eats. That's all I care about. Everybody has to eat. Then, like I said, you got some fucking channels. They don't give a fuck about people really eating. They got an ego problem. Oh, I'm a better app driver than Jeff. I challenge him to drive against me on these apps any day. Hey, I will concede before I even turn my fucking key. I will not drive against you on no fucking app. But when it comes time to get this fucking money at the end of the year, that's a challenge we can both benefit from. Because if we can both generate 7 streams of income, different ways to make money, but at the end of the year, we both sitting on 50, 60, 70,000 fucking dollars. We pushed each other to 60, 70,000 dollars by challenging each other to make that shit. But I'm not sitting on no fucking plantation trying to drive no 80 fucking hours to get there when I don't have to. That's how you wreck your shit in the first place. You're doing it the wrong way. I don't drive a lot of hours for a reason. I drive for a lot of dollars. Smart motherfucker know right off the bat. Why do I want to drive for a lot of hours and not get paid? It's like working for a lot of hours and not getting paid. Rideshare is the only place where you can work overtime, double time, but get paid straight time. Ain't nobody in the W-2 world that I know willing to work straight time for 80 fucking hours. They ain't working straight time for 50. They ain't working straight time for 60. Nobody I know in the W-2 world will do that. But you got these fucking W-2 minded people who thinking, I want to get paid by the hour, and it's straight hour pay for 80 hours straight. There ain't no way. If I work 80 hours at $50 an hour, you're paying me 4 G's a week. If you pay me 4 G's a week, we can talk. But if you only paying me 2 G's a week, I can do that in 40 hours. So what the fuck do I want to do that for? Sometimes I only work 25, 30, make 1,300, 1,500. I'm cool because I ain't spend a lot to make that. I'm still living life. I'm still enjoying my fucking life. I'm cool with that. But you got people out here who always want to compete with other drivers instead of competing with each other. I mean, competing with themselves. They want to compete against each other. Compete with yourself. Make yourself a better version of who you are today. Better than what you were yesterday. Whatever sales pitch I did yesterday, whatever sales pitch I did that didn't work, I will adjust it and it will work today. That's my mindset. If I didn't sell something yesterday, I'm going to adjust my mindset and it's going to sell today. The exact same sales pitch is going to sell today because I'm going to present it differently. Challenge yourself to make more wealth. Trying to fucking worry about what the next person seeing. I'm growing, I'm going up, and I'm making money. I'm doing this, and these jealous motherfuckers. Oh, he ain't even got the big boy BMW. Look at him. He ain't even got the big boy. I'm making this shit with the little girl BMW. This is the little girl, little orange little girl BMW, banking on your motherfucking ass. So no, I don't got the big boy. I don't need the big boy. Why the fuck I want to go buy a 7 Series BMW when I'm trying to go get a big ass Expedition? I don't want a 7 Series BMW. I want an Expedition. I want 7 people in that motherfucker because I think I'm ready for that level of the game now. There's levels to this shit. I've drove the little girl Beamer. I've drove the big boy Jeep. It's time now to elevate my game to another fucking level if I want to elevate my income. And when I figure that part out, guess what? Now I teach that to somebody else. Hey, man, go get you a little Escalade. This is how I started doing this shit. You spread that knowledge. You spread that wealth. I wear shirts that say share the knowledge, share the wealth. I wear shirts that say that shit. Share the knowledge, share the wealth. And a lot of people, they'll sit up there and ask me all the time, well, how come you just don't want to just stay on the app? Aren't you scared to just get off? Y'all motherfuckers know how this country was founded with slavery. Y'all know how plantation, you know, a whole bunch of slaves was walking up, curling their hat in their hands. You know, Master's going to be upset if we walk off the plantation. Master's going to be upset. And no, that ain't me. That ain't me. I know it's money out there. I know each one of us can make the amount of money we want to make to either purchase the type of insurance you work or purchase the type of car you want. The money is out, but driving for these apps, they got their thumb on you. They'll throttle you. Everybody knows that. This ain't no fucking secret. It's not like I'm giving you some news fucking flash. They'll throttle you. They'll keep you $25, $30 an hour. They'll stop giving you rides. They'll give you a fucking $15 surge, but then take the fare all the way down to 30 cents a fucking mile just so you can get 80, 90 cents a mile. They do that shit all the time. Like I said, I'm not telling you nothing that's secretive. The game is already out there. It's how do you navigate that shit? Cash rides. That's how you navigate it. And what did I say a long time ago? I said the only way to fuck with these apps is to hit them in their pockets. And how do you hit them in their pockets? You stop driving for them and you start driving for you. We still driving. I've said it many times. The only way to affect these apps is to hit them in their pockets. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. And I was saying that shit, and what did Uber do? Uber partnered with Venmo. Uber was like, oh, we got a partnership with Venmo now. You can now pay through Venmo because they trying to preempt what we doing. These motherfuckers ain't stupid. They know what we doing. We playing chess. Motherfucker Tristan over there playing jacks. He ain't even playing checkers. He's playing jacks. He's throwing a ball in the air, trying to pick up some fucking jacks and catch the ball real fucking quick. He's playing kid games over there. We playing big boy games over here. We know where the money's at. And these apps know us. They ain't worried about nobody like Tristan. They worried about motherfuckers like us, the 300. That's who they worried about. Because they know when we get our shit together, we form our teams. Tristan is so busy trying to fight other fucking YouTubers that are making money. What am I doing? I'm linking up with YouTubers. I'm linking up with drivers that's making money. I link up with Jamil. I link up with fucking Billy Proctor. I link up with Chris, the CEO of the CEO of Hum. I link up with fucking Bighorn Kev. I link up with people that make money because I think different. When you think different, you link different. And this motherfucker Tristan, what is he? He see us making money, and what did he do? Oh, I'm mad at them. That's hater shit. That's hater shit. Oh, I don't like how they making money. They not making money the right way. They not. That's hater shit. I ain't got to hate on fucking Jamil. Jamil got a nice ass aviator. Ask him how many times have I complimented this shit. I done looked at that motherfucking car up, down, inside, down there. That's a beautiful fucking car. Because when you think different, you link different. When you want to be like somebody, you become teams with them. But Tristan, when you a hater and you want to be like somebody, what do? You hate on them. Oh, I don't like his BMW. Yeah, some drivers using BMWs are not that smart. You know, this and that. That's how these motherfuckers think. Like I said, we think different over here, so we link different over here. We all been pushing and promoting for each other. We've been doing shit different over here. And a lot of these channels see that shit, and what do? How much shit was they talking about commercial insurance when I started talking about cash rides? How much shit was they talking about non-emergency medical transit rides when I was talking about I told people, I give motherfuckers content over here. I give you content. And a lot of these motherfuckers, Tristan's page is dead. His only content that even has a draw is something with my picture on it. His best videos are the ones that got my picture on it. Because motherfuckers want to know, what is he saying about this motherfucker Jeff? What is he saying about him? just so they can see what kind of pigeon this motherfucker really is. And as soon as the video is over, his video go right back to normal count. Don't nobody subscribe to his shit. Don't nobody fucking click on it because this shit's boring. His content is fucking lame. It ain't helping nobody. He's trying to be self-important. He sits over there, oh, and when I, run my numbers, and when I got my spreadsheets, and when I do this, and, and I tell all my numbers, and I tell everybody, even when I take a piss, I document the amount of miles it took me to find a dumpster, to take a piss behind the dumpster, and it took me like 14 minutes to finally find somewhere to take a piss. So that 14 minutes comes right out of my nut. He's that type of motherfucker. Nobody care about you. You give a fuck about you taking a piss behind a dumpster. Nobody cares about that shit. When you're not logging all your miles, you need to log everything, every single thing. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. Looking for a love TKO. I think I gotta let it go. That's funny shit, Paul. You know that shit, man. You know that shit. I think I got another love TKO. That's what happened to his motherfucking car the other day, and that shit got smacked in traffic. Motherfucker, his car got a love TKO. Like shit. I'm telling you, Bubba Sue, this is what I do because I want motherfuckers to wake up and be happy with living the existence they live in. I don't want them to wake up stressed like, oh shit, I got to put in another 12-hour fucking day. I want you to wake up, look on your phone and be like, where's all the activities at today? Cool. If I can get at least 3 private clients a day, at least 3, I mean, that's $100 right there. That's 100. If I could do each one for 30, 40 bucks, that's about $100. So that's 100 short miles. You ain't even got to worry about the app. To do that shit on the app, you got to drive 7, 8, 9 fucking rides sometimes. And those are short mile rides. You could do 2 rides on the app or 3 rides on the app. But in those 3 rides, you're going to be doing like 140, 150 miles just to make $100. So when you see these nature hikes everywhere, $38, 52 miles though. You do 2 of those, you don't want 104 miles, but that's only when you go 52 miles out, you're not going to find one that's 52 miles back. So you went 52 miles out. Now I got to come back some way, 10, 15, 20, 30 miles before you even find your next fucking ride sometimes. So you driving damn near 200 fucking miles just to make $100. If you do private rides, you linking shit up like crazy. Motherfucker, the other day, Rick in Vegas told me he took some MMA guys in this big ass expedition. He took MMA guys, $1,100. He didn't leave town. He just went through Vegas. $1,100 cash in his motherfucking hand. He sent me the pictures. So I'm sitting there like, this is shit Tristan will never experience. He will never experience shit like that. Picking up MMA guys, getting $1,100 cash handed to him. Because I have to leave it on the app because of my insurance. And I don't know, I don't want to have you guys in jeopardy. I got to leave it. Okay, here's fucking $15 then, you raggedy motherfucker. Here's 50. Take the 15. See, I think you already gave Tristan his 10 minutes. He should be happy now. Let's keep it 100. Exactly. But like I said, he's got his little challenge lining up over there. But I guarantee his challenge ain't got shit to do with what we doing over here. Guaranteed. I want him to say what he wants to chat because I cannot wait to hear the pigeon mentality of this motherfucker trying to keep us from doing what we do. Like I said, I'm headed to a dealership to try to expand my fucking business, my private business, because I would love to fucking call 2, 3 SUVs. Be like, hey man, we got a group. It's 15 people here, man. I'll take fucking 3. I'll take 7. You take 6. We got other car. We could do that shit when we got SUVs. With cars, we can't do that. You can't expand with cars. With cars, I could do 1 or 2. I could do, somebody to work every day. I could do that with cars, and that's still good. Because with my car, I can say, hey, man, I'll take you to work every day. It could be $30 a day. That's $30 to start my day every day. $30 for like 10, 15 miles. Every day, start my day. That's bank. 5 days, $150 a week. That pays for my gas for all week, even the weekend. So one person covers my expense, my fuel expense. That means everybody else I'm driving for, they're just covering tires, brakes, depreciation. That's it. Windshields, oil, that's what they're covering, and profits. So when you do a cash ride, you're getting paid your true value. Reading this Minnesota shit, look at that. I pushed 10 profits out yesterday alone, plus I picked up 3 contracts, 3 facilities. That's what it's about. And I'm going to tell you, Dims, that shit right there is not what you're going to find on his channel. That's not what you're going to find. What you're going to find over there is how you could sleep at night so you can wake up at 4 a.m. to make sure that you can start driving at 6 and you'll be done by 7 p.m. That's the kind of shit you find over there. And you're going to make $250 for like 14 hours of driving. Great day. Fuck that. I'm trying to make $250 in 3 or 4 people. and be done. I'm not trying to do a 12, 13, 14 hours on the fucking road. 3 or 4 people, I'm out. That's it. I'm out. But that's what we do over here, though. We educate people on seeing the value of who they are, and you make moves based on your value. A lot of people don't, well, Jeff, you advocate for cash rides. No, I advocate for motherfuckers not being broke. If you driving on the apps and you doing okay in your region with the level and the tier you want, you could be Uber Black, you could be Live Black. If you doing okay with your tier, this ain't for you then. Cool, stay on that tier. Keep staying on the plantation, beef those motherfuckers up, do whatever it takes to do it. But when you know you are worth more than what these motherfuckers are paying you, and you ain't got to do them Minnesota shit. Minnesota people arguing over $100, or $15 an hour and all that shit. Man, it ain't gonna work. What'd you say, Slide 2, bro? I told you earlier this year, we're gonna stick to the agenda and keep 300 fed. You becoming the Thanos of gig tubers. Bulk up, Jeff. Well, I got the Infinity Stones and shit. I'm fucking Infinity Stone these motherfuckers, be like, snap. All of them disappear. man, that's funny shit. That's funny shit. They're becoming a Thanos of fucking YouTube. That's funny shit. But it's real though, man. Like I tell motherfuckers, hold up. Let me see something. I'm trying to put this up here. Hold up. That shit was funny as hell. I don't know how to do it. But whatever. Because I was going to try to put it up top. That shit's funny as hell. The Thanos of fucking YouTube. But it's like, and I tell people, man, up in Minnesota, they up there arguing about $15 an hour and shit like that. They won't even give these drivers $15 an hour. This is what I'm talking about. When the plantation got you so trapped that you're crying over $15 an hour. Like when these motherfuckers suspend me for 24 minutes at a time, I laugh because it's not me that's not making money. Because I'm the area I'm in, the car I got, these motherfuckers know me. I'm going to make my money. Either I'll jump over to Uber, do a couple of cash rides on Uber real quick, go to Hum, do a couple of cash rides on Hum. So you timing me out, it ain't doing shit but starving yourself out because I'm going to eat. I don't give a fuck what these apps talk about. I'm going to eat. And this is what I promote to other drivers. When I advocate for something, I advocate for you for eating, not sitting around groveling, crying, hoping and praying. They send you a challenge just so you can make rent. Fuck that. You can make rent because there's people out there that need to get places. You got the car keys. You have the final say on who gets in your car and who don't get in your car. You have the final say, but also you got the final say in how much money you gonna get. If you accept what they pay you, that's on you. And you can take that shit to yourself. Say, you know what? Because I do the same shit. You know what? I fucked up. I even talked about it in one of my videos. I said, when I went south, instead of going north with Juan Vargas and all them, they all made $500 that night. I made $250 that night. I put that on me because I made a bad choice. I should have never took that $60 airport ride. It was $60. It was good, but it took me out of the money. $60 took me straight south, and it was on like 20 miles. So it was $3 a mile, but it took me out of the money. I put that on me. I know when I fuck up. I'm not stupid. I know when I'm saying there's money. Jeff, that's fool's gold, man. It's fool's gold. Don't take that 60. Let another driver take that 60. Why them stayed put? They all made $500 that night. I made $250 that night. Sometimes you got to admit when you made a wrong choice. Hey, I made a wrong choice. I shouldn't. That 60 took me off my fucking grind. Because if you accept something, you got to take the responsibility as a leader of what you're doing. It's on you. It's on you. And you got a lot of motherfuckers like Trish. He ain't no leader. This motherfucker, he's over there groveling. He's trying to find ways to get his channel to move. He's trying to find ways to justify why he drives the way he drives. Nobody want to drive like that. Everybody on this fucking channel that drives like that, they all in the hot seat right now. They probably behind on fucking bills. They struggling. They got to stay busy because you can't stay comfortable in a house that you can't afford. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can't stay comfortable in a house you can't afford. If you need to hear that shit again, hear it. That means you in the streets all fucking day trying to afford the house that you can't even stay comfortable in. When I'm home, I'm comfortable. I ain't got to be in these fucking streets 14 hours a fucking day. I'm comfortable at home. I'm in my garage. I'm comfortable. My shit ain't going nowhere. I ain't in jeopardy of being evicted out of this motherfucker. No foreclosed bank enough. I'm comfortable. So when you out there in these streets or you at your W-2 and you working your ass off and you making these companies lucrative and you keeping these executives comfortable and you keeping those staff people comfortable, you should be just as comfortable. If you ain't comfortable in your shit, you doing something wrong because you got all these people that's comfortable on your back. They living nice on your back. They got nice cars in the driveway on your back. They taking trips on your back and you stressing the fuck out. No, we don't play that game over here. We don't do that. I'm going to be comfortable in my house. If I'm the one driving all these miles and picking all these people up, picking up these motherfucking Chinese foods, picking up these pizzas and shit, if I'm doing that, oh, I'm going to live comfortable. Because how am I doing all of that? And I'm the only one not comfortable in the situation. All the people got the convenience of having a nice car, got the convenience of getting their food delivered to their house. They got the convenience of, not having to worry about tires and brakes. And all these people are comfortable. All the workers are comfortable with their little bonuses and their spiffs. All the executives are comfortable with their millionaires. The only person not comfortable is the motherfucker doing all the work. It can't work like that. I'm going to cash out all this shit if I can. Because I'm not going to sit here and let these motherfuckers live comfortable on my back when I can't even be comfortable in my house because I'm scared I can't pay the bills in this bitch. We don't work like that around here. We don't do that. So Tristan is a whole nother level that I don't fuck with that level. We somewhere else. 7 streams of fucking income. Making sure these apps ain't got your ass by the balls on nothing. Suspend me if you want to. I'm still going to make money because I got a mouth. I got 2 fucking hands. I got a set of car keys and this motherfucker's on the curb right now. I'm going to eat. Suspend me all you want. I'm going to eat. You the motherfuckers not going to be eating. Suspend every driver out there you want. I bet them apps don't eat they ain't eating shit. Suspend every driver. I bet you don't eat. But I bet all those drivers eat because all those riders still need to get somewhere. They all still need to get somewhere. The Dr. Sebi of Raj. That's funny shit. Hey, I listen to a lot of Nipsey too, man. Nipsey was on Dr. Sebi hard, man. I love that shit, man. I love that shit. So they got commercial insurance on your back. Exactly. They got commercial insurance on your back. These big ass fucking apps and these companies they paying for legal fees and bonuses on your back. All these motherfuckers doing all this on your, and we the drivers. That's why I love, because even when Chris would hum, what he said, drivers are the fucking meat and potatoes of this whole fucking operation. Without drivers, you have nothing. And because drivers are getting smart and waking up, what are these apps doing? Man, we got to start going driverless. Because drivers are now going to become our problem. Drivers went from becoming what we did to get here to now being a problem. Drivers gave us all these profits. Drivers gave us all this money, all these bonuses. Drivers gave us all this ability to expand our fucking plantation. But now drivers are waking up. Drivers are a problem. We need to go driverless. Drivers ain't a problem. The problem is greedy motherfuckers who want to be comfortable on our back. That's the problem. You should be able to look at every driver out there and ask, hey, man, how's bills going? How's good? Man, I can't make it on this shit, man. Cost of living went up. Groceries cost twice as much as they normally cost. Gas keeps fluctuating, going up, going down. Tires cost a lot. Shops charging me way too much. Damn. In the meantime, what are the apps doing? They paying you less per mile. They paying you less bonuses, less quests, less challenges. So you doing the same, if not more driving to keep these motherfuckers at the level they at. But yet you going down, 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 down. You know what you do? Let this motherfucker know, hey, they only give me $13 for this ride. I can't live like that. Tell you what, I charge you $30 for this. Let me cancel this shit. I charge you $30 for it. All right, bet. You do that shit 10 times. You just made $300 fucking dollars. And that's the whole, you got 10 times all week. 10 times all week is $300 you made all week doing short fucking miles. That $13 might only be like, 20 miles, something like that, 15 miles, whatever. Okay, 15 miles. Do that 10 times. It's 150 miles you drove to make $300, $2 a mile. You can increase it, decrease, whatever the fuck you want to do with it. But the option has to be yours. If the option is not yours and you leave it in the hands of these apps, guess what the apps are going to do? They're not going to pay you. How many times do I used to do videos showing these motherfuckers? I would have a $13 surge, a reservation would hit, and all of a sudden they don't want to pay me my $13 surge, but it says $13 on your next ride. It didn't say on your next, ride that comes through the app. Or your next ping, it says on your next ride. My next ride happened to be a reservation. You gonna pay me. You gonna fucking pay me. So give me my $13. And that's why they stopped giving me reservations. Because they knew what I was doing. I was out late at night, cruising like a motherfucker, picking up all these surges all over town, picking them up. Surge, my fucking reservation hit. Hey, give me that $15. Because at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, they got $15, $13, $20 surges all over town trying to get motherfuckers out of bed. And what do? I'm already out of bed. I'm already sitting at the gas station. As soon as that $20 hit, pick up that $20. Reservation hit. Hey, man, I know that reservation said $22, but you actually owe me $42 because I had a $20 fucking surge on that. Oh, shit, let us give that to you. Yeah, I was eating their ass up. And so they was like, shit, this dude always got a $15, $20 surge every time we send him a reservation. What is he doing? Oh, he's fucking sharp. He's snagging a reservation. He's paw patrolling that motherfucker to where he got to go, and he's chilling, sitting back, eating, doing whatever he want to fucking do to that reservation hit. $44. And that's why the apps are like, we need more pigeons. We need less educated people, because the more educated people are about this app, the quicker they are to fucking get money out of us, get profits out of us. They don't want profitable drivers. They want slaves. They want people out there just to keep driving balls to the wall. They don't even want you to make $15 an hour. They don't want you to ask for benefits. They don't want you to ask for time off. They don't want you to ask for fucking parts money. None of that shit. It's like, what is it? They will never be able to go driverless because they can only make profit from NEMT rides. Driverless vehicles can assist individuals with wheelchairs and walkers. Real shit. Real shit. Because those NEMT rides, those are government rides. Those are all government funds, and they're unaudited. So when you're dealing with a base of funds that are unlimited and unaudited, you can kind of scheme. Like I said, it's racketeering. I said that shit a long time ago. I made a video about a long time ago. I think it's racketeering. They're taking government funds that are not audited. Like I said, they gave $100 billion to Ukraine, and those motherfuckers don't even know where the money is. We don't know because they don't audit this shit. It's government money. They don't care. It's all just numbers on paper to them. NEMT rides are the same way. It's unaudited government funds. When I sign an invoice saying, hey, that was $140 transportation fee. If they really want to know how much that ride cost, that ride was probably $9. But they're going to say $140. And they're going to pocket $131. And they're going to split $131 between Uber and the doctor's office that said, we're a part of your program. That's how NEMT works. And so when you're sitting around thinking, well, how's it? Hey, just like I said, I was just about to say some shit like that. When you think, how do they make profits like that? In Daytona, we right there, brother. We like energy, motherfucker. We like energy, because I was just about to start down that path and I saw your comment. I didn't even see your comment till I clicked on it, and I was just about to say that shit. How do you think they started making all these profits? Uber Health. I did the whole video about it. Once Uber Health got involved with NEMT, they knew we partner up with partners, all these NEMT health partners. They used to call us driving partners. They stopped calling us driving partners, and now they call us earners, because when they kept putting partners in the paperwork, partner, they were getting it confused. What partner are you talking about? A driving partner or a profit partner? We used to be partners with them as far as making money. We used to make with making money. They stopped calling us driving partners. Look at all the old shit. It always said our driving partners, our driving partners, our driving partners. They stopped calling us partners because they stopped sharing the money with us. Now we're earners. We earn money for them and all their partners now. All the shareholders, partners, the staff, the executives, we're only earners. We ain't a part of their fucking business. We're earners. They tell you that. You don't represent us. You engage with us. We don't engage with you. You're not our fucking employee. You're an independent contractor. That's all you got to tell me, motherfucker. If you say we not dating, motherfucker. I ain't got to act like your motherfucking boyfriend. You just said we not dating. So you ain't got to, hey, that's her girlfriend, Jeff? Yeah, she's my girlfriend. Well, she just said I'm not your motherfucking girlfriend. I don't want to hang with you. I don't like you. Well, that's my girlfriend. That's how Uber acts. They telling you every fucking thing that they gonna tell you, and motherfuckers still walking around going, I want to help Uber the much I can. I want to help Lyft. I'm gonna do what I can do to stay a fucking pigeon and drive. No. Private rides. Hey, man, how much you pay for this ride? $67. Tell you what, $50. I'll cancel this motherfucker right now. Uber and Lyft ain't my girlfriend. What the fuck do I care about them for? They don't care about me. So it's like, you can deactivate me, you can suspend me, do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, but I'm going to get my money. And more riders out there are seeing drivers being like this. More drivers out there are saying, I'm done letting money sit on a fucking table, and all they keep doing is using the money I earn to eradicate me as a driver. They're getting rid of me. I'm paying for lawsuits. I'm paying for the increases in New York. I'm paying for the increases in fucking Seattle. I'm paying for Prop 22. I'm doing whatever the fuck I could do. And yet the money ain't trickling to me now. So what do? We start doing it for ourselves and let them see that. Because seeing channels out here that's doing the shit they doing, they ain't nothing. They're not protesting hard. We protest every day. When you cancel a fucking ride and say $50, you protesting. You're protesting low pay. You're protesting mistreatment. With every cash ride you do, you protest. With every fucking private ride you do, you protesting. We ain't got to do this shit one day a month. We do this shit every day, several times a day. When you declining rides that don't pay you what you were, you protesting. You saying, I'm not taking that. No. Josh, finally catch a live, man. I'll be in and out, brother. Sam, I'm about to cut this app out on in a few too. Yeah, man. And like I said, when there's money out there, when they dropping them $15 surges, $10 surges, Paw Patrol that motherfucker, get you a 3-mile ride. $15, 3-mile ride. Shit, that's going to turn into like $19 3 miles. You can do that shit all day and stay in that zone, be like, dude. And that's these other motherfuckers. He don't even know how to use a filter. Motherfucker, it's on my screen. I know how to use a filter. I'm pretty smart with that shit. But why would I? When I can see a ride going 22 miles north and you see nobody fucking taking it. If I had my filter on, I would never see that 22 miles north. How the fuck you think I get them rides for $60? Oh, the app is only offering, 16, 17. How do I get it for 60? Because my filter's not on, idiot. Like I said, we don't drive the same. And these idiots are, yeah, man, you need to learn how to use a filter to stay in that area. If the surge in my area is only $4 or $5, I'm not going to get $60 off of a $4 or $5 surge. It's a $4 or $5 surge. Why do I want to stay in a $4 or $5 fucking area? You acting like it's a $25 area, $50 area. It's a $4 or $5 surge. If I don't want to drive nowhere, that's one thing. Then I might. But I'm always looking for that opportunity of saying, he's going 22 miles north. Oh, he's going 19 miles west. Those are $60 rides all day. So why would I set a filter to keep myself? Like I said, the way we drive over here is not how those pigeons drive. Those pigeons are app drivers. We're profit drivers. It's 2 different levels of the fucking game. So when I'm sitting here driving, making this fucking money, saying I'm not setting my filter, hell no, I'm not setting that on $3. But see, that's what they think. Well, I get $1 for this challenge. Thank you, Bravo. I appreciate that, brother. I get $1. What up, Silvino? Oh, I get $1 for this challenge. I get an extra $1 per ride for this challenge. Oh, I'm going to get 50 cents. Oh, $2.25 surge. Oh, I'm fucking killing the game, baby. And we like $60, $70, $50, $100, $1,100. $1,100. Oh, I got $1 a ride. I'm getting $1 a ride. I'm not trying to be like them. Fuck them. I'm not trying to be like them. I know what I'm doing when I turn these apps on. These apps are nothing but just opportunities flowing through. It's what do you want to do with all these rides? What do you want to do? Do you want to sit and watch this money just go? Because these people trying to get somewhere. You got a choice to make. Either you're going to do this shit at the rate they giving you and allow yourself to be a fucking pigeon, or you going to let this person know they're playing the shit out of us. Because you could say it on the news. You could say it on a protest to a bullhorn. You could say that shit driving down the street with shit painted all over your car with poster boards and shit standing outside. You could say that at any time. But the shit hits different when a motherfucker's in your back seat. The shit hit different. Hey, they ain't paying me right. They paying me $13, but that shit hit different when that motherfucker in your back seat. There ain't no fucking poster boards around now. Ain't no bullhorn. I ain't walking down the street. Shit hit different when this motherfucker's sitting in the back seat. Because at that point, you can now say, they're not paying me. I'm protesting. I'm going to cancel this ride. We're going to do it different. I'm going to do this ride for you for $30. When you know what you're doing and you know when to say, what to say, what up, hum rideshare? Hum drivers are educated. That's right. That's right. And when you want to protest somebody, if your protest message is to get out to society, get out to riders, if that's what your message is intended for, what better way to get that message out than somebody sitting right behind you in your car? It's clean, smells good, dash looking amazing. What up, Big Kev? Tires looking all nice and clean. Whole cars. Well, I wipe my car down all the time. Car looks like a wet piece of candy in the parking lot. What better way to say something to a rider than them sitting in the actual product with the person who's giving them the service? They don't got to see it on news now. They don't have to look on the TV and see it on TV. No, they see it in real life. They see it right in front of you. So for me to say $40 in front of me is different from me to say $40 through a TV screen. $40 to a TV screen gives them time to think about it. Oh, well, But when you're in my car and I say 40, you're getting the experience now. Man, this car is real nice. You a cool dude. I like your music. Who is this? Jesse Cook? I've heard of him before. That easier to sell. When you got something in the back seat, it hit different. I can say what I want to say on YouTube. I could talk here if I want to talk on YouTube. You don't know me in my car. When I'm in my car, how do you think I made it through corporate for 20 years? You think I talk like this in corporate for 20 years? Sitting in the offices calling people assholes? No, I would go off every once in a while. But for the most part, when you corporate and you're in a corporate setting, it's kind of like going to church or being in a church setting. I don't walk in church talking like this, but I've been to church before. You don't hear me talking like this in church. So when you sitting with a client in your car, I don't talk to people like I talk to them on YouTube. Some of them I do. But for the most part, you talk to people different in your car. Because you're selling a product, you're selling a service. So you got to become a salesperson. I can't just be, oh man, what the fuck? I can't do all that shit in the car. They're gonna be like, some old lady gonna be like, I'm sorry, but exactly. You'll save more for the same product or service. So would you love to save more money today so I can earn some more? Telling you, Silvino, it's easy. When somebody's in your face and somebody's in your car and they see this clip, just like Jamil will tell you. Jamil will tell you when he called me to the airport that day. I'm telling you, his car is nice. His car is nice. And so when he told those people, his clients, he said, well, I can't take you because I got somebody else showing up. You know, you guys showed up at the same time. I can't take you, but I got somebody in an orange BMW that can. Jamil will tell you that lady said an orange BMW. Ugh. He'll tell you that. Jamil was there when she said it. Orange BMW. Ugh. Ugh. Orange BMW. Jamil was like, no, but it's nice though. It's nice. She was like, I don't know. Ask Jamil what that lady said when that BMW came through the airport. All these gray cars, white cars, black cars, silver cars, and that orange BMW came cruising through. Ask Jamil what she said. She was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, shit's different when it's in your face. Like I said, you can say orange BMW, but when that motherfucker pull up and that sunlight hitting that pearl coat and that sunset metallic hitting like a mother, and them wheels is clean, got them big ass race wheels, got that spoiler across the front, all that carbon fiber popping like a motherfucker. Shit hits different when it's in your face. Ask Jamil what she said. She was like, oh, that's nice. Damn, wait a minute. You said an orange BMW. That's like an orange BMW, motherfucker. Wait, hold on. They love that. Whole time we was riding. Oh, how much you pay for this if you don't mind me asking? This is a nice car. This is something I could see myself driving. I like this car. This is real nice. Shit's different when it's in your face. Like I said, you can say things on the news. You can say things on YouTube. You can say things wherever you want to say. But when it's in your face, shit hits different. And that's why I tell people, you might be scared to do cash rides. You might be scared to get off the plantation. That's because all you hear is these YouTube channels talking shit. All you hear is what's going on the screen. When you get off this plantation and you start seeing them, where's my wallet? Hold up. I ain't even got my wallet on me, damn it, fuck it. But I was going to show you, it's different. When you can say, do I want to walk in and use my debit card to keep pulling out of my account, or do I want to just use my tips? See, I don't have to pull out of my debit balance no more. My debit balance keeps going up. I use cash tips for everything. If I'm like, hey, I'm going to go in here and pay for gas real quick, I can drive 50 real quick. Jamil drives a Aviator. He drives a Lincoln Aviator. Nice car. Drive with Hum. And I'm going to tell you right now, hey, Hum, you missed it. Check this out. This is what I got on the back of the shirt. You didn't see it. This is on the back of the shirt here. It says, so that's what I call it. I say it's more than just an app. It's an opportunity. It's more than just an opportunity. It's hey, I tell people, you got opportunities and you got opportunities. An opportunity is an app that gives you the opportunity to be exactly who you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to be a pigeon. You don't got to sit around in the parking lot crying about, oh man, I can't believe I'm going to do this long ride for $70 all the way to Tucson. You're not. Who's saying you're going to do it? Are you telling yourself you're going to go to Tucson for $70? Did you tell yourself that? That's an offer. That screen comes across as an offer. It's an upfront offer. That's all it is. It's an upfront offer. That offer only exists on that app. They're saying, we're going to send you 109 miles to Tucson for $71. That's the offer. I say, you know what? I'm going to accept your offer, but I'm going to counter your offer. Wait till I get in front of this person's face with this nice orange ass BMW. I'm going to counter that offer. Cruise up. Hey, what's up? Yeah, man. You know what? They only give me $71 for this long ass ride. And I actually live in Phoenix. I got to go all the way down there, all the way back. Man, I'll tip you good. Trust me. You ain't even got to tip me. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to charge you $200. That's it. Well, shit, that's probably about I was going to end up paying any fucking ways. Yeah, but now I get the whole 200, not 70 plus your $30 tip. I don't get that now. I get the whole 200 now. And I'm cool with it. You cool with it. Let's get it done. Let's go. Cruise down to Tucson. In Tucson, I work all the little Banner Hospital people. I'm down there picking up because in Tucson, there's not a lot of drivers. So you're going to surge everything. Doing all the little surges here and there, grabbing surges, doing all the hospitals. Go to the truck stop, take me a quick nap real quick, kick back, relax. Okay, cool. I'm going to head back to Phoenix now. See if anybody needs to go to Phoenix. Sit at the truck stop, just keep declining rides. If nobody's come back to Phoenix, I come back, I dead-headed back. But I got well over $250, $300 in my pocket just from working that whole ordeal. So I'm going home with $300. Drive home, call it a night. You can do it. But it's a lot of people out there scared to take that opportunity, I call it an opportunity, take that opportunity to get out there. Yeah, Lyft charge $230 for the ride. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Grab a 42K to earn for 3.6 miles of money. Let's go. There you go. $42, 3.6 miles. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. Get out there, set it all up, and be good. Just got a ping from NYC, 118 miles for $113. You know what they say? $200 cash ride. There you go. $200 cash ride. Because you know exactly what they pay. $230. He says, do it for $230. Look at it. Do it for they paying it anyways. Shit, if they paying $230 anyways, they don't mind paying you $230. Hey, right there. It's like, hey, man, I'll do it for $230. I'm not doing it for no $100. No, I'm cool. And you got to understand that we are the riders. We are the drivers out here that riders are looking for. They need transportation from point A to point B. That's all they need. Trying to say, well, you get an extra check mark next to how many Uber rides you. No, they don't care about extra check marks. They don't really care about their, star ratings and stuff. They don't really care about. They care about how much is this going to cost me, and am I going to broke doing rides every day to work? That's what it is. That's what I want to know. Am I going to go broke doing rides to work every day? If you can be there for somebody every day, imagine you working at that office. You're carpooling. Look at it as you carpooling to work every day. You pick the person up in your neighborhood. Your car, and everybody, I guarantee somebody in your neighborhood needs a ride to work. I guarantee it. There every day I see Lyft cars coming through my street every day. I see Waymo coming down my street. I done seen Cruise coming down my street. So there's people in my neighborhood. I actually picked up a lady and gave her a card. I gave her a hum card and my card. She actually lives around the corner. I walk my dogs past her house all the fucking time. So I pick her up the other night. As I'm picking her up, I'm like, hey, I said, I actually live around the corner from you or whatever. She was like, what? I said, yeah, I live right around the corner from you. So I show her the Jeep. She says, oh shit, we pass that Jeep every day. That's you? I said, yeah. She said, I kind of thought I saw this car. When I saw you pulling up, I was like, I've seen that car somewhere before. She said, you live in the corner. I was like, yeah, I live on the corner house over there. She says, we pass that Jeep every day. Like, man, that Jeep is so nice. Picked her up, took it over to this little bar on Mill and Southern, right down the street. So we get to the bar. So Lyft is paying me $8 to go from my house to the bar because I had a surge on it. So it was a $4 ride with $4. So it was $8. Cool, no problem. A couple of miles down the road. We get to the bar. She's like, you're going to hate me. What? I left my ID in my pants at my house. So I got to go back home or whatever. But I'm going to give you cash. She lives around the corner from me. I'm not going to say no. She's going to give me cash. She lives right around the corner. I walk my dogs past her house all the time. She's going to want to drink with her friends and not drive because the cops roll deep over here. Which I say, I live in one of the safest neighborhoods out. We got cops over here all the fucking time. It's like, where you see cops, follow them because you're going to probably be safe in that neighborhood. So I went and picked her up. I brought her all the way back, took her back. She gave me $10 cash. Said, anytime I need you. I said, hey, if you see the truck sitting out front, you need a ride, your friends need a ride, something, just hit me up. I'm right around the corner. Oh, I know. There's a way we can ride in that Jeep. I was like, yeah, I'll bring the Jeep. Don't worry. I'll bring the Jeep. If y'all want the Jeep, I'll bring that over. This is what I'm saying. People live in your neighborhood need to know who you are. They need to know you. They don't need to know who Uber is or Lyft. They already know them. And they're going to get a stranger every single time they use it. They need to know who you are. And like I tell a lot of people when I give them the hum card, with this card, you can actually use me every single time. I say, all you got to do is just text me and say, hey, Jeff, come pick me up. When I come pick you up, I could put you on hum. And now that I put you on hum, I'll drive. Say, hum is a joke. Anytime you have to pay money to earn money is a scam. Take my advice, bro, and take your knowledge and mechanics and start your business. Wait, anytime you have to pay money to earn money is a scam. Wow. So this dude is not an investor. Tesla grind is not. He said, if you have to pay money to make money, that's W-2 mentality. I talk about that mentality all the time. People who actually think that earning money is free. Earning money is only free for employees who have to buy clothes to go to work. That's it. If you're an independent business person, if you have to start a pool company, even a mechanic business, when you said take my knowledge of mechanics, do you know I put more money into my mechanical equipment? I got engine hoists. I got tools up the ass. I got transmission jacks. I got air equipment, too big. Do you know I put more money into my mechanic business than I put in the hum? Do you know that? So for you to get on my motherfucking live stream talking about some anytime you have to pay money to earn money, you're talking to the wrong fucking person. I'm a businessman. Do you know that casinos actually go and put $500 million so they can earn money? $500 million. I'm paying $1 a day with hum. $1. So if a broke motherfucker tells me that $1 a day is too much, I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. If a broke motherfucker get on my live streams and I can't pay no $1 a day, if I got to pay $1 a day to make up to $300-400 a day, I'm not paying that $1 a day. That's a scam. So you the fucking scam, Tesla grind. You the fucking scam. Because if you tell me for $1 a day, you give me the opportunity to go out there and run my fucking mouth and drum up my own business, oh, I'm paying that $1 a day because now I use your commercial insurance. Because I can go buy my own commercial insurance. It's not going to cost me $30 a month. How much do you think commercial insurance would cost me in Arizona every single fucking month? More than $30. I can tell you that much, more than 30. So for $1 a day, the opportunity of me to go out and build my business, the only scam is if you don't believe in yourself. The only scam is you don't believe in yourself. So if you don't believe that you are worth $1 a day, then your raggedy ass don't belong in Hum. I'm going to tell you real shit. So you know our chairman of Hum. No, but it's 100. It's not even about Hum, but I appreciate that shit. But it's not. It's like, who the fuck don't trust themselves to the tune of $1 a day? If you can't make $1 a day, you better off fucking sitting at Circle K and asking motherfuckers, can you squeeze their windshield? If you telling me, oh, it costs $1 a day, I can't fuck with it, that's a scam. Bro, me and you ain't even on the same fucking level of the game, Tesla grind. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but grind should not be in your name. It should be Tesla bum, motherfucker. I don't know who you are, but you come over this motherfucker. If you got to spend money to make money to a group of investors, bro, did you walk in the room and realize where the fuck you was? Did you walk in the room and realize we all spending money? Do you realize people buy Airbnbs for $300,000-400,000 to make money? Do you realize this shit's going on in the real world around you? You a rideshare fucking pigeon, dog. You don't come in this motherfucker talking about you can't spend no money to make no money. That's a scam. You just got to wake up and just go to some. How do you think you even got the shit you got? Somebody built what you're fucking with every day. Somebody built it. You didn't. People with your mentality wouldn't build shit because with your mentality, it's no such a thing as investment. Because if they got to put some money in to get money out, oh, it must be some kind of a scam. I ain't no fucking scam. I know who the fuck. When I leave this house, I know I can drum up some money. All you telling me is, hey, on Hum, we commercially insure you. We commercially insure you. Block ban. I'm telling you, these motherfucking pigeons come out of the woodwork. So I come out here, you know, when I get on Hum, I got insurance. I can cruise down the street all fucking day, picking people up all day. To tell a group of motherfuckers who went out and bought cars, I'm about to buy an SUV, to say, if you got to spend money to make money, it sounds like a scam. I'm buying a fucking SUV. What do you think? I should have a free truck? And these motherfuckers that give me no free truck, that's $30,000 I got to spend. So if I'm willing to put up $30,000, 30 G's, I'm willing to put up next to the 41 I paid for that Beamer. If I'm willing to put that, that's $70,000 in equipment I'm buying. And your raggedy ass is saying $1 a day is too much. You on the wrong fucking channel, dog. Don't bring that shit over here. You lucky I'm allowing you over here. Somebody probably blocked your ass, but I'm going to tell you, I don't fuck with broke people over here. I really don't. Because that mentality is a negative, shitty fucking energy. If you telling me you can't even put up $1 a day, I don't fuck with you. Me and you ain't on the same level. I don't. There's people putting up millions, thousands. I got money in the stock market right now, put money in there, got money in there. And you telling me, oh yeah, if you got to spend money to make money, it sounds like a scam. Bro, you in the wrong fucking, go over to Tristan's fucking page. Go to a Teddy Pendergrass fucking concert. That's what you need to do. Go to the Teddy Pendergrass concert because you don't belong over here. Man, this motherfucker, man. Man. There's some idiots on YouTube, bro. That's why I tell y'all motherfuckers, watch who y'all listen to. Watch who, because there's people like that walking around keeping people from making great opportunities. If you tell me, Jeff, give me $1 a day, I'll say, for what? I mean, I give a homeless motherfucker $5 a day, and he don't give me shit in return. I give homeless people $5 a day. I don't get shit in return, but I just feel nice. I feel good. I'm like, hey, man, hey, you got a spare? Here's a spare change. I get a next one spare change. Get a next one $1. I don't get $5 a day to bums, and I don't get shit in return from it. But yet I can give Hum $1, and these motherfuckers say, Jeff, the world is yours, man. Go out, drum up rides. We got you covered on insurance. We got an app for you to make you look more legit as a driver. They can download the app in the Play Store, Apple Store. Now you look real legit. The shit will pop up on their fucking phone. Your face will pop up on their phone. Phone numbers in. Shit's generating. You look legit as a driver, not just some motherfucker bouncing around saying, hey, you want to ride? You look legit now. You got an app now saying for $1 a day, I can make you look legit. And this raggedy motherfucker, oh, if it costs money to make money, it's a scam. Get the fuck out of here. He said he'll disgrace having a Tesla. I'm telling you, talking about some Tesla grind. You Tesla bum. If you don't get the fuck up out of here, don't come around here with that, man. You on the wrong channel for that. Trust me. Shit like that is what you say on Tristan's channel. You don't say that over here. You got all investors on this fucking channel, and you got nerve to tell us that us putting up money to make money is a scam. Bruh, fuck up out of here. We don't do that. Bro, you know that was the statement of the year. Man, these people, man, I'm telling you, Teddy Pendergrass's greatest hits of you can buy at the Uber Hub. Fucking Teddy Pendergrass, great hit, motherfucking ass. Like I said, these people, man, they got to understand we're money makers over here. And when you have somebody willing to put up an umbrella over your head, because I'm gonna tell you what commercial insurance, even when Tristan had his fucking wreck, let's say he had a wreck. Tristan probably won't be able to cover his car without a deductible. Cool. Your car, the deductible is $5,000 on Hum, $2,500 on Uber. But guess what? His piece of shit that he was driving, that Volkswagen, is probably worth $1,700 tops. And I mean, the insurance company's gonna offer him probably fucking $1,300 for that piece of shit. It's high miles, raggedy, old. They're gonna offer him $1,700. His deductible is $25. His damages don't even cover the deductible. They're gonna say, bro, we totaled your shit out and you owe us fucking money. Like, how we willing to say, okay, you give us $2,500 on Uber and we'll give you $1,700 back. That's basically what they telling his ass. You give us $2,500 deductible, we gonna give you $1,700 back for that piece of shit we buying off of you. So he's going to lose $800 on that transaction no matter what. His best bet is to not even use insurance, to let Uber fix whatever fucking car he hit, whatever shit he's like, because that's what commercial insurance does. It fixes whatever you fuck up out there. It don't care about your shit. It fixes whatever you fuck up. My car, if I wreck it, like when my Jeep got hit, I didn't let no shop touch that. I did that myself. I just said, you give me the money, I'll fix my own shit. Just give me the money. Well, there's a deductible. I'm like, cool, it's a deductible. Take off the deductible. I'll use subrogation for my insurance or their insurance, and I'll get my deductible back. My insurance and my attorney went through subrogation, got my shit back. So now I got the deductible back, my money back, my medical back. I was doing okay and paid all my attorney's fees off. When you do insurance, trust me, it's a game. It's a game. Yeah, it's getting fucked up as a game of chess, man. Real shit. And I'll sit there, don't forget broke ass Bob Marley. That motherfucker, one love, one quest. All I need is one more quest. Motherfucking ass, broke Bob Marley. One quest. But with insurance, what you want to do is make sure that that deductible you got, if you want to use insurance, you can use your own. All your insurance is on the table. It just depends on which one you want to choose. My advice is to talk to your attorney, especially an accident attorney, have him go through everything and he'll choose which carrier to go through. He does all the work. Like I said, when my attorney does shit, I don't got to worry about shit. I be out driving. I be eating. I be fucking going to grocery stores. I don't know what my attorney does. I have no idea. All I know is he gets me like what I can't get for myself. That's all I fucking know. And I pay him. He got like 3 G's. And this raggedy motherfucker tells me, oh, I can't pay $1 a day. I paid my attorney 3 G's. He got 3 G's on all the shit I got. But I would not have got all the shit I got had I not paid the 3 G's. I didn't pay him nothing up front. He just gave me all the money in the end. But this is the point. We're business people. Life costs money. Everything you do is going to cost money. To wake up and think this world owes you shit, you already in the losing end of the stick. Hum don't owe me shit. Uber don't owe me shit. Lyft don't owe me shit. I owe it to myself to realize that. I owe it to myself to realize how valuable I am. I owe that to myself. That's the only person that you owe yourself shit. Nobody owe you shit. But if you wake up and you sell yourself short, that's on you. If you wake up and you allow yourself to be played, that's on you. Because you owe yourself the dignity and the respect to know who the fuck you are when you walk out that house. Motherfuckers tell me, oh, you ain't nothing but a driver. I laugh with them. Yeah. What do you do? Oh, well, I'm the fucking head cashier. Well, whatever, motherfucker, whatever. I don't knock that shit. But for you to try to knock me and say you ain't nothing but a driver, I do not want to tell you what I really do for a fucking living. I do not want to tell you what my degree is in. I do not want to show you my fucking driveway, my house, or my pool, with you sitting in the back seat paying me 20. Because if I tell you who I really am, you're going to want me to pay you to be in my back seat. So I let these motherfuckers, oh, you ain't nothing but a driver, man. You can't be possibly making that much money. You can't be. I dropped twice, $3,000 weeks twice. So I tell these motherfuckers, you want me to show you what I really made 1 week? You really want me to show that? Because what I make in 1 week, I drove 5 days and I made more than you made in a whole fucking month. But I won't tell you that because it makes you feel good to sit in the back seat thinking I'm nothing but a driver that has a hard time affording this. It makes you feel good. And there's people in this world that think that shit. Oh, he ain't nothing but a driver. He don't do nothing but drive. This shit is skillless. There ain't no skill with this shit. This shit is brainless. Don't ever ask me to see my bank account. If that's what you think about me, don't ever ask me to see my bank account. Don't ask me to see all the titles to all the shit I got from motorcycles and there. Don't ask me none of that. Don't ask me that because all you think of me is as a driver. See, I value me. You don't have to value me. I'm doing your ride at a profit margin that I need to make. But you talking about me like you ain't nothing but a driver, motherfucker. You don't even know what profit margins I live on. I guarantee my profit margins are pretty high compared to yours. But I'm not going to say that shit because I'm going to give you a nice ride. I'm going to let you choose the song on my Spotify and my fucking Beamer. I'm going to let you do that because it makes you feel good to say, you ain't nothing but a driver. Yeah, motherfucker. I was like employee of the month twice in a fucking row, motherfucker. This is what I do. Cool. Knock yourself out. Because I understand the psychology behind people that need to put other people down to feel better. I understand that shit. And so when I'm sitting doing my thing, trying to help people grow, help people do this and motherfuckers want to talk shit about me, oh, trust me. And everybody, oh, Jeff, don't waste your time with them. No, motherfucker, this is what I do. I'm from Memphis. I'm from St. Louis. We got some of the best comedians in the world from Memphis and St. Louis. Best comedians in the world. You want to fuck with me? I grew up in the environment of comedians. I told y'all, my high school track coach was Guy Torrey and Joe Torrey's sister. You know who Guy Torrey is? The comedian from St. Louis? You know who Joe Torrey is? The comedian? That was my track coach. Motherfucker, I grew up around comedians. So you don't think I got some shit to say to you? You don't think I can go back, Miss Woods, and be like, Jeff, we be seeing you on the internet. You need to quit. You need to stop. You've been doing this for way too long. Stop fucking with people. I let people know right off the bat. If you know me, then you know where I'm from. You know how I roll. So to be, oh, Jeff, don't waste your time with these haters. I'm not wasting my time. This shit's fucking child's play to me. It's a break. Jeff, they distracting you. Please. Shh. I'll be test driving a fucking expedition later today. It ain't no distraction. I got a decision to fucking make. You think this shit's a distraction? No. I still got a decision to make. I got to see how much money I can make to be able to pay these cars off. That's all I need to do. I need to generate a fucking client base. That's a challenge right there. This shit? Yeah, it's nothing. It's me taking a shit sometimes. Like, oh, man, I got to go take a shit. So I'll fuck with Tristan now for a minute. I'll do it for a minute. But I'll get it back to my fucking grind. Yeah, he need to go to Tristan channel. He want to have money to fix his Tesla when he wrecks it. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. The new app coming soon. There we go. We got a new Hum app coming in soon. And see, that's the thing. We got to get, a few of us need to get down to Tucson. We got to get to Western Arizona, and we got to get the Flagstaff. A few of us got to do it. Like I said, I don't mind if we all call it an outing. Let's say we leave one night at let's say 1 p.m. And most of us who don't have morning clients, we could do it. We could leave at 1 p.m., head down to Tucson, 1 p.m., head up to Flagstaff, and we come back the next morning. All I got to do is give my dogs a ton of food and water. We can be up there and just do nothing but hum shit all fucking night, converting fucking Uber rides, Lyft rides into hum rides, telling people about hum, and just fucking bomb that fucking place. This is what investors do. We invest time, effort, energy. We invest that. And a lot of people aren't ready for that yet. For somebody to sit around, oh man, I can't believe you guys pay money to make money. He's never owned a business. That's how you can tell who the employees are who decide to do rideshare. I've always owned business my whole life. I remember me and my boy Delwan. Yesterday was Delwan's birthday, or the day before was his birthday. He's down in Memphis. He turned 50 the other day. That's my buddy Delwan. Me and him used to fucking have candy bars at Frazier High School. Frazier's where Young Dolph got shot. That's where Young Dolph got killed. Me and Delwan went to Frazier High. We used to sell candy bars at Frazier High every day, making bank. We had Crown Royal bags, them purple Crown Royal bags with the string. Me and him used to fill up 2 or 3 of those big motherfuckers, put them in our locker. We be by our lockers every day, selling money out of Crown, selling candy out of Crown Royal bags. I always ran a business. We had to invest money. So we invested a lot to get what we had to turn a profit on that shit. We've been like that since 7th, 8th, 9th grade. And here we got a motherfucker in 2024 with the name Tesla in his fucking name saying, spending money to make money is a scam. Bro, I've been doing this shit since I was in 9th grade. I was in 9th grade. I was 14. So it had to be like 1987. So you telling me the shit I knew in 1987, you don't even know in 2024. When I tell you motherfuckers ride the short bus, or you seeing what I'm saying now? The shit I was doing in 1987, this dude is talking about in 2024. You shouldn't spend money to make money. I was doing this shit in 1987. Bruh's on the fucking short bus. We so far ahead of the curve. We light years ahead of these motherfuckers. Light years. And when I sit and I tell people on this channel, you know, be okay with trusting you. If you trust you, then you entrust where you put your money. You trust you. You do you every day. Raggedy motherfuckers gonna always, oh man, Jeff is the CFO of Hum. The certified, whatever. Fucked up individual knows that's a CFI. Man, it takes money to make money. Real shit. But see, and you got people out there who are not business minded. They're not business minded. So many people have been, look at all the corporations right now. Like I love when people say, go get a real job. Open up Business Week. Open up anything you want to open right now. Business Insider, anything. Type in the search bar, layoffs or, you know, companies closing, corporations closing. In the past 5 years, we have lost more jobs than what we've created as far as people who do work for themselves now. We've lost millions of jobs, millions. But more people have turned to trust themselves and trusting corporations now. Because a corporation with a over the, you know, yeah, you can come work for such and such. We're closing that restaurant. We're closing that furniture store. We're closing this warehouse. We're closing this trucking company. But these are corporations of real jobs that people trust so much they can't go under because it's a real job. It can't. When you put your trust into a set of executives who are greedy motherfuckers, who are probably lying and got to go have a congressional hearing about all they lies and shit, like Mark Zuckerberg always doing. When you sit there and you got to deal with all these corporations, laying people off like Tesla, laying people off like Facebook, Meta, YouTube, Music, you got all these people being laid off all the time because somebody made a bad decision and you trusted these people. You trusted these people with your life to buy a house, to buy a car, to have a baby, to have twins. You trusted these people to always be able to provide for you if you gave your time to them. In the end, you got laid off. Yeah, I don't trust me, but I trust God. I fuck up. He don't. Maybe God makes you fuck up. That's the thing. Maybe that's his way to teach you a lesson. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to make you fuck up because you got to learn some shit through fire. And I tell people exactly what the hell's the stock market? You invest money in order to make more money. But you got people like this Tesla grind dude. Like I said, remember that name. Because when you see Tesla grind anywhere on the internet, realize he's a full of shit person who probably ain't on the level you at. Just laugh. Just laugh. That's all you got to do is just laugh. Say, this dude, the dude that says that nobody should have to spend money just to make money. This dude right here. This motherfucker you want me to listen to. This dude. Yeah. Wrong channel, dog. You got to know what room you just walked into. Know what room you walked into. Say, if Hum was a scam, don't you think all of us here in Phoenix at 300 will have said so by now? Kev. Say it louder for the people in the Tesla grind room. Say it louder for those motherfuckers, I swear. It's like we're some of the smartest. We're college educated people. We're smart. We're business owners. We got commercial insurance already before Hum even came around. We got airport background shit already done. We all got our 4 hire permits and everything else like that. We were doing this before Hum came along. We would have been able to point out right now, hey, Hum is a scam. I've not done a single ride. The rides I do, I don't get paid. You know how many times Hum have hit my bank account? It goes to Stripe. I can log on to Stripe and see all my rides hit. I could audit them. I could check them all off. And next thing you know, they're all hitting my bank account. I go to my bank account and make sure Stripe is paying me because Hum has nothing to do with Stripe. So if I want to audit Stripe, what do? I go to my bank account and I audit Stripe. I can audit Hum by going from Hum Stripe. I can just audit all my Hum rides to Stripe. That's audit 1. Audit 2 is Stripe my bank. I can't audit Hum to my bank because if I audit Hum my bank, I just skip the whole step in the middle. I need to see what's hitting Stripe. That's how you audit. And I would have been able to tell by now, dude, this shit's not adding up. I'm not getting nothing that I'm seeing on fucking Hum going through my Stripe account, and none of that shit on Stripe is coming to my bank. I would have told you by now. This is what I did for a living. I know how to audit. It's what I do. Yeah, the money is out there for the 300s. Go get it. Real shit. You get some amazing t-shirt slogans on this live. Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. They don't even know I can sit and make shirts all day, but I can't because I got shit to do. No, but yeah, put them on the list, Ride Flow. I forgot about the list. Hey, Melly Mel, hit him up. Put him on a list, Ride Flow. Jot his name down. The GoFundMe, fucking the next GoFundMe, fucking Tesla grind. That's funny shit, man. When you get in the black truck, I don't know, I go drive it later today. Who knows when I'm going to get it? I have 30 days from yesterday to get it. because first I had until May the 10th. So I called the bank, told them everything what I'm doing and all that shit. So they gave me another 30 days from that phone call. So now I got 30 days from yesterday or the day before. So I got about 28 days left to make a choice. I'm not in a rush because I know if that truck don't fall through another, I really like the way it looks though. I really like the way it looks. So if it don't fall through, I can go to another one. I got 28 more days to find what I want. And they locked in my interest rate. It's pretty high. It's almost double my interest rate now because interest rates are jacked right now. So because the interest rate is so high, that means the price of the trucks have to be lower. Because I went to one dealership, they told me $40,000. I laughed, I drank my coffee, and I went to my fucking BMW and drove off. So I found one that's under 25. So now I went from 40,000 to under 25. Exact same. One was a Tahoe, $40,000 Tahoe. I didn't want that shit because I'm not paying 40 G's for it. So I found and it was a 2018 Tahoe, and it wasn't even like pristine. It was decent. It wasn't scratched up and shit like that. I don't want that, not for 40 G's. So I left that dealership because I wasn't even negotiating. When you walk to me saying 40 G's for a 2018 that's scratched up, I don't think you realize who I am. I'm a mechanic. So you're bullshitting with me trying to give me a high starting point. Give me a realistic starting point. 40 grand was not realistic for a 2018 that was scratched up. You could have came at me with like 26,000. I would have said 26. We could talk. But you said 40. You was already $14,000 too high from reality. So I just walked. It ain't worth my fucking time. So I went to this other one. So now they're at 25. 25, and then it's a 2019, not an 18. Newer. 2019, less miles. And instead of being a Chevy, it's a Ford Expedition. And it's longer. And it's got more space in the back. So it's $15,000 less for the 3.5 engine is what I was looking for. And the Chevy was a V8. I didn't want the V8. I got a fucking V8 outside. I don't even drive it. I don't like that. So now you're $15,000 less. $15,000 less for a low mile truck that, like I said, when my cars leave dealerships, they never go back. I bought my Escalade in 2011. It never went back to the dealership. I've done all the repairs for it myself. I bought my my BMW in 2022. It's never been back to the dealership. I do all the work myself. I bought my Jeep in 2019. It's never been back to the dealership. I do all the work myself. When I take something from that dealership, you'll never see it again. It's mine now. I do all my own work in the fucking driveway. So I tell people, I don't need no warranty. I'm the one taking shit apart. So if I get a warranty, are you going to pay me to do the work? Because I'm like, warranties cost money. And I'm like, fuck that. So when I take something from a dealership, say goodbye to it. You'll never see it again. Just wave that motherfucker off like a ship leaving the sea and ain't never come back to port. My Escalade, I took the whole motherfucking transmission out. Jeep took the whole transmission out. I take whole engines out of cars. When you see that motherfucker drive off, wave at it. It's like, man, this is all. What did they leave us? Sir, when you want to go into real estate investment, you know who to hit. I live in Desert Ridge. There you go, brother. Up in Desert Ridge. I'm trying to get there, Levi. I'm trying to get up there, brother. That's what I'm trying to do. Shit, send me a fucking a housewarming invite. Let's go. Let's kick it up in Desert Ridge. We'll bring the Jeep up. Yeah, and that's the thing. Fuel efficient is the way to go because that 3.5 is a turbocharged, and the V8 wasn't. The V8 was naturally aspirated. I got a naturally aspirated V8, and that motherfucker drinks a lot of gas. The funny thing is, the 3.5 gets 17, 23. So 17 city, 23. That V8 gets 16, 22. So how in the hell does a 3.5 turbocharged get almost the exact same as a V8 naturally aspirated? Something's wrong. I think they was lying about that V8 just to sell that V8. I'm like, because I know my V8 towing a trailer, I get 8 or 9 miles a gallon. My V8 driving regular, I get about 12, 13. That's a 6.0 V8 compared to a 5.3 V8 though. But that 3.5, it should have been a little bit higher. It should have been higher. But like I said, I'm one of those people that I know engines and I know gas mileage. I will tell you though, on that V8, the torque conversion on that thing is very high because I barely touched the throttle on that shit. The throttle body barely open because it's a wire. So I barely touched the throttle body barely open. This truck shot out like a fucking cannon. It wasn't like my cars where you got to kind of, press it and you open up that throttle and it breathes and goes. No, that Tahoe, that's the only way I believe that the gas mileage was like probably close because you don't have to open that throttle body at all. You barely touch that V8 Tahoe. That shit was like ready to peel out. Like that shit was easy. You gotta tap that motherfucker barely. Because that V8 was, and I'll give them that. The engine and the torque conversion was better than probably almost any car I've driven, especially in recent years. That torque conversion was strong in that Tahoe. It was very strong. I got to go drive the Expedition to see how that feels. But normally, when you got strong torque conversion, that's less pedal you have to use. So less pedal means less air, less fuel. You're going to do better with fuel economy. So that's that 1622. That's the only way it could happen like that. The torque converter is very strong. With my car, in my Escalade, the 6.0, no. You can hit the gas, it'll go woo. It's not stir. It ain't like that. It'll get there. But that 6.0 is big, but it's like, yeah. Was that I have the 6.2 in SUV, average about 17.5 miles per gallon. Does have the fuel efficient where it drops to 4-cylinder when on flat terrain. Bumps. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. My old Escalade don't got that. This is a 6.0 gas guzzler. But I think I can pull the transmission back out, add a stronger torque converter, like a newer torque converter, do some other work to it, and I can get it to perform like that Tahoe. Because that shit was kind of like, damn, I'm barely touching this motherfucker. It's trying to pop a wheelie. I am barely touching it. And that's just like, whoa, like, damn. My Escalade, I can hit it, and it's a roll-on. It's like, whoop. So you can tell it's opening up the throttle body, it's dumping gas and air, but it's not moving as sharp as that Tahoe was moving. That Tahoe was pretty sharp. That thing was like, it was getting out of there. That shit was flying. But 5.3s usually run like that. The Silverados, all of them, they usually run like that. If you get a 5.3, the way the torque converter works with that, it's seamless. This shit's like a rocket ship, man. It's like a rocket. But I want to go drive this 3.5 and see how that is. And if I can work out a good deal with it, like I said, I got about 28 days left. I can sit, think about it, build some clients up, get some things going, and hopefully, let this truck pay for itself, man. It'll do it. What up, 64 Sarman? What's good, brother? Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that money, brother. That's part of the down payment on my truck. Been with Uber for a year and Uber Black for 6 months in LA. You motivated me to convert everyone to private. First attempt didn't work. Second attempt success. Make $100 plus 10 tip. Thank you for all you do. I really mean it. Fear goes away after the first time. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sarman. I appreciate that. Because that's real right there. What you saying is real. Because I tell people, I don't always, my conversion rate, is probably close to 90%. I'm going to get 9 out of 10. But it's like, you will get that rejection. Don't let that rejection sit you down in the corner where you say, I'm done, man. I'm done. You got to understand, be okay with rejection. Be okay with working on your sales pitch to say, okay, maybe I didn't do well with that sales pitch. Maybe I didn't have a good comeback. When they said, no, I'm cool. You didn't have a good comeback. So once that rejection hits, say, this is how I'm going to do it the next time. And like you said, the second attempt, $100 plus a $10 tip. Guaranteed on the app, you would not have came anywhere close to that. Not even close to that. And that's you going out, building your business. And the fact that you're Uber Black and dude, I need that. That's why I want to get up to the Black level. I want to get up to Live Black. Because when you start talking to those people, they've got 3-4 people with them, 5 people, and usually they got a little money on them. So they okay with the $100. Here you go, $100. And you was probably getting 40. So you adding $60 for every ride you get. You do that 10 times. You just got $600 more than you would have got doing short rides. $600 more. You sitting on $1,000 instead of sitting on $400. That shit goes a long way. It goes a long way. And a lot of people don't see that. What am I going to do with $600? What am I going to do with? Oh, trust me, bank it, because you're going to need it one day. Your transmission's going to go out. You're going to lose fucking a rim or a tire or something's going to happen. Trust me, bank that shit. This is not balling money. This is business money, because something major is going to happen and you're going to be like, damn, man, I hurt my leg. Like when I hurt my back, I'm down for a week. Just because you hurt your back don't mean bills are going to stop. Bills won't stop. Yes, Roger, done right. So bills are going to keep going. And as these bills keep going, you got to realize I got to have something sitting in the bank to ease the cushion of me being super stressed about making my note coming up, making the house payment coming up, making my rent, I got to have some cushion sitting there to alleviate, because you can't always say, I'm going to go drive today. It's like living check to check. If you're in rideshare and you're living week to week, day to day, check to check, you're not trapping the profits you need. You're doing exactly what the apps want you to do. They want you to be on the plantation. They want you outside picking cotton from the time the sun come up to the time the sun goes down. They want you out there doing that. You don't want to be picking cotton from sun up to sundown. No. So you say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not working wire to wire every day. I want to have a couple of days off. I want to be able to say, you know what? I'm just not feeling it mentally today. I had a bad day yesterday. I just need to sit down. You do not need to sit there and stress about your carnal not being paid because you need a day off. This is what the people in Minnesota are fighting about. They can't take a day off. They have to work through everything. They got to be upset. They got to be sick. They got to be hurt. They got to be having coughs and having colds. They can't even afford to take a day off. You do not want to live your life like that. If you're not living on profits, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You got to. As a slave driver, man, that's it. That's it. And these apps want to do that to us. They want to, because it makes them live comfortably. If every driver on this platform would drive 12 hours a day, taking 100% of the rides they take, we'd be broke, broken cars, wrecked cars, broken souls, and these motherfuckers would be turning profits and toasting champagne and expanding their plantation. It would be unequitable. We're doing all the work, but they get all the spoils of war. If we're going to get some of these spoils of war, we need to really go to war. We need to talk to the rider straight up. Hey, man, listen, just like Serge said, where is that? Right here. To sit up there and go, hey, I don't know what you paid, but I'm willing to do this ride for $100. I'm willing to do it for $100. Bet $100. Here we go. Let's do it. And then give you a $10 tip on top of it. You've got to speak up on it. If you don't know the process of conversion, trust me, you're not going to make it in this rideshare game. These people are not out here doing it for you. Like I said, Hum is one of the only apps that tells you, please convert these rides. Who tells you that? They want to see you succeed. For an app to tell you, please convert this ride. Please get 100% of this money this person's paying. Please accept these rides that are coming through the app. Please be okay with speaking to somebody, giving them the card and say, hey, man, I'll do this ride for $40. Please be that. What app tells you that? Hum is the only app I know telling people that. And that's why people cannot believe, like I saw a comment, people cannot believe that we are truly independent contractors. They cannot believe that we are truly independent contractors out there going, I'll do this ride for $50. Hum don't let you do that. Hum tells you what your rates are. Hum tells you this, and Hum, you don't drive Hum, do you? If a ride pings and it comes through, it's going to be 100% my money. I'll accept the ping and I'll do the ride on Hum because I know it's going to be for 15 miles. I'm getting $5 for the pickup. For every 4 minutes, I get $1 because it's 25 cents a minute. So every 4 minutes. So if it's 16 minutes, I get $4 on top of the 5 plus how many miles it is, I get $1. If it's 15 miles, I get another $15. So I'm already sitting up at $25 for a 10-mile trip. So I'm sitting there like with Uber and Lyft, a 25-mile trip, I might get $11. I'm getting 25. I'm like, dude, I got to do this on Hum. I don't have to convert it on Hum. Hum takes away the desire to want to convert it. It take away the desire to want to convert it. On Uber and Lyft, bring them over to Hum. Like, you don't got to do it on Uber. These people deserve a choice. If I walk in Walmart and I see somebody about to buy a TV, I can say, hey, man, these same TVs is across the street. They 200 here. Across the street, they only 125. Exact same TV. You think somebody gonna walk up to me in Walmart? Hey, you can't tell the person that TV's over there 125. They're our customer. This is a Walmart customer, motherfucker. You got to lead them here. No, I'll tell you what. If you want them to be a Walmart customer, match that price. Match it. If you want them over here so bad that you want to go from 200 down to 125, but they charge, match it. I would tell Uber that shit. If this person is willing to pay me $80 for this trip, even though they paid you 100, match it. Give me 80 out of this deal, and I'll leave that shit on the app. I'll tell them, no, I don't got to take it off the app. Pay Uber 100 because Uber's going to give me the 80 I was asking for. And usually Uber's going to only give me like 47. Uber's going to give me 47. I told Uber, I'm not doing this shit for no 47. I'll do it for 80. You willing to match that? Uber's like, no, we ain't matching that. Fuck that. You get 47. Okay. Hey, I'm going to cancel this ride. We're going to do this shit on Hum for 80. You got to give these motherfuckers a choice. Give them a choice. And I'm one of these people that's willing to give them a choice. You can either go to Walmart or you can go to Target. You can use Uber, and even David Risher with his own mouth on the interview said we would take Lyft clients and give them money so they can use an Uber. He said this with his own mouth. Nobody made that shit up. He said we will take a Lyft client, give them $100, and they can now go drive on Uber now. They can go take a ride with an Uber rider. So that tells me they're willing to give a choice. Hey, we're sorry we missed your reservation. We'll give you $100 credit to go get an Uber. They're willing to give the person a choice. But you telling me, because I'm not the CEO of Lyft, because I'm not the CEO of Uber, that I can't give a motherfucker? I'm a human talking to a human. I'm going to give them a choice. Hey, Lyft is charging this. Uber's charging this. I'm charging this on Hum. What do you want to do? This is your choice. Because if David Risher can say, hey, you know what? We'll take this Lyft customer and just make them a Uber customer real quick. We'll do this real quick just to get this situation done and completed. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm an independent contractor. I'm going to do the same thing. You are independent of me. I'm independent of you. Therefore, this rider is fair game to every fucking body involved. And you got somebody involved like me who's willing to say, I deserve more to cut out of this. I'm not taking 47 out of the 100. I'll take 80 out of the 100. I even take 75 out of the 100 if it makes you feel better. But I'm not doing 47 out of the 100. No, I'm not doing that. So if that's the choice you got for me and you got for this rider who's about to get in my car, because I got the car keys, you want to put them in my car? Like I said, shit's different when it's in front of you. When this person's behind you, you got a choice to make. Do I want to do this and sell myself short and feel bad to go 60 miles, 70 miles, 80 miles for $47? Why don't I just do it for like, or leaving a concert? Even that rate could be like for 30 miles leaving a concert, 24, 30 miles leaving a concert. They be charging people $100 for that shit, giving us 47. And I got $47 to go 30 miles. Why don't you just get 60 to 80? So what I do is I'll say, I'm going to give you a choice. I'll give you a choice. Yeah, people need to stop thinking Lyft and Uber are the law when it comes to rideshare. Like you said, there's a choice for you and the rider. Real shit. And we've got a lot of drivers out there, especially people on YouTube, who are stuck on Uber and Lyft because they use Uber and Lyft. So they're stuck on Uber and Lyft, which is cool. But don't sit there and think because you're stuck on Uber and Lyft, everybody else should be in that bucket with you. No, you can't crab in the bucket everybody. You can't do that with everybody. Because I offer 20% off Uber Black prices. For now, I focus on return trips back. I asked them to text me 15 minutes before pickup time, avoid teenagers and tourists for now, and focus on locals. And that's how you do it, Sermon. This is what we talk about over here. Focusing on people in your neighborhood. Focus on people that need to go to work and back. Get those regular clients. That way you don't got to wait for tourists to come, because when summer comes, when people are out of season, you still got a steady flow. Because you've got your regulars that have to get to work that don't want to buy a car, that can't buy a car. You get the people that fly into town, every week to go check on the office. You pick up that person at the airport every single week. Nurses, traveling nurses. If you know some traveling nurses, make sure you get, because a lot of them come to town, they don't want to rent a car. They come to town, they stay in an Airbnb or they stay in a hotel, and they just need to get to and from work. So hit up traveling nurses. Those are your best options right there. But when you start looking at, everybody want to hurry up and run to go get a $2. I'm going to go get this $2 surge. I'll look at $2 surges and laugh. It ain't even worth my time. It's like, do you know how much gas costs? Do you know how much groceries cost? Groceries cost a lot. $2 is not a big deal, but yet you're charging these riders more than what you normally charge them. Like Uber and Lyft are charging riders more now than ever before, because Uber and Lyft are saying, well, our prices are increasing because our costs are increasing. What about a driver? My costs ain't increasing. You don't think it costs me a lot to live in a house where I park my business machine at? It costs me a lot to run the power, a lot for the food in my body. I am a part of the company that needs to eat food. So if I'm a part of the company that needs to eat food and the cost of my food is going through the roof, you're affecting the part of the company that has a cost associated with me doing the job. I got to eat food. My food is expensive. So don't you think the food expense should be a little bit more? It's like my revenue should be a little bit more to cover my food expense. But yet these apps, they're taking money away from us every option they can, because if they can keep you broke and keep you on the plantation, they keep you trapped. They send me rental car shit all the time. I laugh at it. What do I want to do with a rental car? I already know it's a scam. The rental car shit's the scam, because if you rent the car, you'll never own it. They'll let you pay $2,000 a month for this rental car, 2 G's a month. But yet when they turn around and sell it to somebody's going to get that car for $400 a month. So you're paying $1,600 a month more for this car that ain't really worth shit. And they know it's not worth shit. But the moment they want to sell it, somebody's going to be able to get it for $400 a month, because that's all it's really worth. But you're paying $2,000 a month for a car that ain't worth shit, and they're telling you to your face it ain't worth shit. They should give these rental cars for free to whoever was renting it. It's yours now. You can have it. It's yours. You can have it. Instead of us selling it and making you look like an idiot for paying 2 G's a month just to turn around and sell it to somebody for 400 a month, we're just gonna give it to you just because you did great renting it. Sorry we ran you into the hole. Sorry we had you broke. You can have that damn car. It's yours. It's your free Tesla now. You got a free Tesla. But instead, they'll take it back and sell it to somebody. Can't stand their ass, man. The Uber and Lyft are bad and killing the culture. I hope you mentioned DoorDash and what they're doing to drivers. They want drivers to drive for free, playing mind games. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see it all the time with them moving the tiers and moving the requirements. And it's all plantation shit. As an independent contractor, you have to agree to something. As an independent contractor, you can't force me to do it if I'm not your employee. Employees can be forced to do something because it's in their job descriptions. When you have a job description, it says, we're going to hire you and you do all of this. And you have to say, okay, so if you add to my duties, I should be paid more if you add to my duties. If you change this contract, I should be able to change how much I get paid, just as an employee. As an independent contractor, they never give you a choice. They tell you, do this, do this, do this, and do this. And that's it. Do this. And if you don't do this and you're not doing it right now, fuck that. That's why I'm glad more people are going out saying, I'm going to do my own delivery services. I'm going to do my own thing. That's true independent contracting. And DoorDash, Uber Eats, all these companies, they're going to have hell to pay once everybody starts finding their own drivers that they trust with their food, that they trust being there to deliver for them in business parks and doing their own shit. They're going to have hell to pay because you can't keep changing the goalposts, moving the goalposts every time for DoorDash people, expecting them to make enough money to live on. They're moving the goalposts to keep DoorDash drivers desperate and on the road for more hours, doing more of these no-tip fucking deliveries, people who shouldn't even be on the app. If you can't tip your driver, but you tip your waiter at a restaurant for walking from your table to the fucking bar. You tip the dude walking from your table to the bar, but you won't tip the dude driving 4 miles with your fucking burger. You shouldn't be on the app because 4 miles is way further than somebody walking from your table to the fucking bar, but you value that person. Oh yeah, let me give you a $5 tip. Thanks for walking to the bar for me. I mean, that 30 fucking feet of walking is hideous. Fuck that. Driving 4 miles, you can't even tip somebody $5? Man, fuck that. It's like, so Fresher is working on getting medical insurance coverage for drivers. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I was, and you know what's funny? We were talking about that at the last Hum meeting. We were saying if there's a way that drivers on Hum could all pitch in to a group plan. We said this at the last meeting and we talked about it. And if we could all pitch in to have a group insurance plan, like we all on the same dinner, and some companies do that. They'll say, hey, if you got a bank of independent contractors and they're all willing to pay X amount of dollars for this group plan, I mean, we'll sell it to them for X amount of dollars a month. It could be, $80 a month for drivers. You get a dental plan. I mean, $80 a month might not be bad. I mean, I pay like 2 G's just for fucking one root canal. $80 a month might not be bad for a dental. I don't know how much those dental plans running and shit, but just something like that. And we kind of went over that with Hum because, I mean, you have no idea where Hum will end up. It's in infant stages right now. A lot of drivers are excited about it. A lot of opportunity out there for this app to grow and do something different. So I'd really like to see, where this is going to go. And I'm invested into the future of this thing. I drive for him. I pay my $30 for him. I'm helping with the funds and everything like that. So I want to see where this is going to go. How is this going to grow? And if it starts growing slowly, union health insurance might be the way to go. And that's what it is. It gives drivers who are out here working every day in these streets, eating junk food, drinking sodas and shit, ruining their fucking teeth and everything else like that. It gives them some way to take care of all the damage we're doing to our bodies out there. If we're out there doing it, what did Billy say? I'm glad y'all said that. Billy said, come down to people understanding what you're worth. Decline it. Don't feel bad for doing it. If it ain't in your favor, pass and move on. Those acceptance rates don't pay your bills. Real shit, man. And it takes certain people to realize that this is a business. This right here, it's not something that people sit around. Like I said, you got channels out there. Oh, look at me, man. I drove 80 hours. And everybody's like, oh my God, you're a fucking beast. You're amazing. 80 hours. Oh my God, you're my fucking hero. I'm like, you're an idiot. It is like, but that's what people do because people want to justify the decisions they make. There is no, what is 80 hours going to get you a week? What is it going to get you? If you can't look at your life, look at the profitability of what you're doing, look at the fruits of your labor, You're planting seeds in dead fucking soil when you're driving for Uber and Lyft, and that's all you do. You're planting seeds in dead soil. Your shit's not going to grow. Uber and Lyft don't want you to be independent of them. They don't want you to have your own logistics business. They don't want you to deliver food without them. They want to keep you on a plantation. They want to keep you on dead fucking soil, putting all your time, all your fuel, all your health, all your wealth. They want you to put everything into them to make sure their shit grows. And yet you got channels out here talking about 80 hours of planting seeds in the fucking dead soil every week. I drove for 80 hours, man. Dead soil. I drove for 75 hours, man. Look, I made 2,100. Dead soil. Because when you ask, what do you get out of this? Where's your fruit? Show me the fruits of your labor. You know, let's see your bank account. Let's see what you're doing, your investments. What do you do? Oh, well, you know, I'm working on something right now. But you've been doing 8 hours a week for how long? How long have you been doing 80 hours a week? And you tell me you ain't got shit to show for it. Dead soil. When you got motherfuckers planting their shit in dead soil and they ain't got no fruits to show you a shit, I don't want to talk to you. You're not a farmer that I'm buying from. Because I'm not trying to buy no fucking miniature ass fucking tomatoes you keep planting in dead fucking soil when I can go somewhere else and get real full size fucking tomatoes from something that's growing right. From something that's helping and benefiting. Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And these people can't even see it. This is their life. How long can you, if you're young and you're vibrant and you have a chance to make all this money and fucking profits that you can live off of when you're older, why are you wasting your time planting in dead soil? 25, 30, 35, dead soil years. By the time you get 40, you ain't got shit to show. You've been doing this shit for 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, 11 years. You ain't got shit to show for it. Dead fucking soil. So when I say every day, get out there, plant seeds, try to get you a fucking private client every day. If not one, get two. If you can't get two, if it's just a 0 day, it's a fucking 0 day. Don't worry about it. You got tomorrow because you're a true farmer of your fucking life. You trying to plant something that's got the ability to grow. With Uber and Lyft, they tell you right to your fucking face every time they send you an addendum. We can deactivate you for no reason. Remember that. That's that bull whip. That's that fucking slave whip. We can deactivate you for no reason. We can pull insurance away from you without notification. We ain't got to tell you we took your insurance away. Fucking bull whips. Dead soil. These motherfuckers remind you every time they send you a new thing to sign. We over you. You ain't nothing but a driver. You little fucking slave. And you ain't even getting paid. You ain't getting paid to get your ass whipped all the time. You ain't even getting paid for that. At least exactly. Stay in line, boy. It's like you doing that shit every day. But yet, if you're going to get your ass whooped, at least get paid for it. Instead of 30, get 50, 45, 60, get something. But yet you out here every day happily. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put in 80 hours. I'm gonna hit every challenge they got going. What are you building? What do you build? Nothing. Every one of them videos to me are dead fucking soil videos. They don't help nobody do shit. It's water gone. It's water under the bridge. Once that week is done and they show the little weekly earnings, there's no lesson in none of that. The only lesson is if you stay in line, boy, get your ass whipped, boy. We're gonna give you $2,000. Work 80 fucking hours for us, boy. I'm averaging $50 an hour. So if I'm working 80 hours a week, you better be paying me 4 G's, not half price. So I'm working 80 hours, getting paid what people can make in 40. I'm sorry. I don't want to be on that plantation. Yeah, exactly. Hey, if you're working 8 hours, you better be doing to build your own self-wealth. Real shit, real shit. 80 hours a week and you ain't planting nothing. You got little baby ass fucking carrots at the end of the week. You don't work 3-4 months at 80 hours. You got a carrot this small. It's like, hey, what's your bank account looking like? Oh, I got a little baby carrot. So wait, you've been doing this shit for 3 fucking months and you got a baby carrot, but yet everybody out here working 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week. They got like fucking a whole bushel of celery. They got a little watermelon growing over there. They got a fucking pumpkin patch growing right here. And these are all 40-hour week motherfuckers. Because what are they doing? They're getting private clients. They're getting people who value who they are. Hey, man, I see the garden you growing, bro. I see the garden you growing. You're doing something good with your life. I like your car. You keep it clean. Your kids are smart. They always in school all the fucking time. Like my son, I just got his grades the other day. This motherfucker got straight A's. I ain't never had straight A's. He's had A's and B's, like maybe a B here and there. He had all A's, a B. I ain't never seen this motherfucker with straight A's. He's in Florida doing amazing right now. And I'm like, so to see a kid who knows how hard I work, who I always take care of him. I do everything. We text each other 5-10 times a day, every day. I stay on his motherfucking ass, even when he's doing bad. And to see him know, if you fuck up, I'm taking you back to Arizona. You're off vacation in Florida. You bringing your ass back to Arizona. Because here, I mean, he was an A-B student. All A's, a B here and there, maybe. That was it. But he knows you got to work your ass off to stay away from me. Because if you don't work, you come back to me, shit. And that's what we build. I'm building a kid because he has to be more intelligent than I do. Give a fuck about, whether or not you work for anybody. I need you to be smart enough to know how much you're worth. I always told him already. He's different. I said, bruh, you're way smarter than me. Dad, you're an accountant. You're a mechanic. I said, bruh, you're smarter than me. Believe me when I tell you that. Just without that kid, this is the kid that told me to get on YouTube. I told him, you're smarter than me. You see me as this amazing guy. Oh, my dad can build anything. He can fix anything. He can weld. He can do this. My dad is so smart. And I look at you and say, man, you're fucking smarter than me, man. I was not that smart at your age. I really wasn't. When I was his age, my mom wouldn't listen to me. I was an idiot. I listen to this kid. I'm like, bro, you don't even realize how smart you are, do you? You have no idea. You look at me like I'm amazing. I look at you like, man, I wish I was that fucking smart when I was a fucking kid. I can't even tell you where this kid's going to end up. I always tell, and I tell, you can ask all my riders. I say, this kid is going to be my millionaire kid because he doesn't think like me. He doesn't do what I do, doesn't act how I act. Me and him are like, he's sort of like me, but not quite like me. My other son's sort of like me, not quite like me. This kid is going to be the millionaire because if he thinks like me and does like me, he's going to end up like me. I'm where I am. I think he can expand. Without him, I would never even be on YouTube. This is a product of his mentality. This whole shit that I'm doing is a product of his mentality. Introduced me to streaming. I don't stream. I'm a garage guy. He streams. He's a gamer. We're different. We're from two different fucking worlds. But I always say, this kid is way smarter than I was at his age, so I can't imagine him being where I am. I'll probably be working for his ass if I'm still alive. Like, dude, where's your dad? Downstairs in the basement mopping. I'm like, motherfucker made me the fucking janitor. You son of a... That'll be my kid. Yeah, Dad, you can be the janitor for us. We'll pay you $150,000 to be a janitor. Fuck that. I want to come upstairs in the lunchroom. No, we'll fucking sing you some DoorDash. Stay down there. That was a popular nerd when I was in school. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was, a popular nerd. I'm telling you, man. He said, I always tell my kids, they're my retirement plan. I'm telling you, Billy, that's our investment. That's our investment. So even for people like this motherfucking Tesla grab, oh yeah, anybody puts money in something, motherfucker, we put money into our kids. You know why? Because one day, do something different? Because one day, these kids are going to keep us from being in some group like that one lady I picked up the other night and they fucked her mom up pretty bad. I want to live with my kid. If I get that old, I better be living with my kids. Build me a house behind your house. I don't even want to be in a house with you. Just don't let nobody take care of me. Like, I don't put my cars in shops for a fucking reason. Do not let these people fuck with me. Like, I don't let nobody fuck with my cars. Do not put me in no home because they're going to break me, break my teeth, break my fucking backbones and shit. Fuck all that. Leave me at home. And they would say, man, you still live with your dad? Yeah, because he don't trust nobody. It's like, my dad's, he's actually got a house behind my house. He don't trust nobody. They don't fuck me up. It's like, man. No, I appreciate that. They don't say if your kid is smarter than you, it means you're doing a great job as a parent. I appreciate it. I'll be on them, man. I was on them. I'm always on them. And it's not even about, him thinking that the school is making him smart. I'm saying school is just proving he's smart. It doesn't make you smart. Just like a degree don't make you smart. You're either smart when you go to college or not. One of the two. Motherfuckers, I know people who left college dumb as a fucking rock. So college don't make you smart. Either you're smart when you get there, and I always tell them all the time, school don't take you, they don't make you smart, dude. You're already smart. You just need to show these people how smart you really are. All this shit, you already know it already. You just need to unlock that in your brain. All this math, you know it, unlock it. Writing, you know it, unlock it. Spelling, you know it, unlock it. There's so much more to you than what you think. You're a smart ass kid, man. School ain't gonna make you. School might help you unlock what you already got, but that's all they're doing. They're just unlocking the fucking room. All these rooms already exist in your head already. Unlock it. Be like, if you didn't know you could write poetry, take a poetry class, unlock it. If you didn't know you could cook, take home economics, unlock it. I took wood shop, unlocked it. I got tons of wood shit in my garage, saws and everything in my garage. Mechanic shop I took, unlock it. This shit's already in you already. You need somebody to unlock it. Just like with rideshare. I live through you motherfuckers because we sit and we talk a lot about business, life, and everything. All y'all do is unlock shit in me that's already in me already, and it's already in y'all. And we are slowly unlocking each other's potential all the time. Other channels are going to challenge you to lock your potential down, to be on they fucking low level. Oh, I bet you can't do this. Oh, I bet I can't either. So I'm not doing it. I'm unlocking my potential. I'm not dumbing myself down to cater to you motherfuckers. I'm not doing that. I unlock my potential. I'll level up. I'm going to a place you ain't even trying to get to. So no, don't tell me, oh, I challenge you to stay on the app only and not do any, cash rides and to not do this and to not do that. I challenge you just to do what I do. I don't want to do what you do. I'm unlocked. It's like having a fucking unlocked phone and you got to only be on one fucking carrier. When you unlock a phone, you could be wherever you want to fucking be now. You could be with AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, Cricket, whatever the fuck you want to be. I'm an unlocked phone. A lot of these motherfucking YouTubers, they're locked. That's as far as they go. They have limits. I want to be limitless. Don't limit me. When you get on an app like Hum, that's limitless. That's what we've been asking Uber and Lyft for. Give us options. Give us choices. Give us more money. We've been asking for this shit. And now finally somebody builds a fucking app that gives us what we already been anyways. And then you got a ragged ass YouTuber trying to say, no. Don't lead a plantation. Don't lead a plant. I challenge you to stay on the plantation with me. Man, fuck you. I'm not staying on the plantation with you. No, we're unlocked. We're out of here, dog. We going somewhere. We've been trying. Yeah. Unlocked phone equals Obama phone. That's funny shit. This is unlocked, motherfucker. That's funny shit. They told me they want to put me in a special class. I thought I was special ed. I cried and told my mom, I don't want to be special. No, they didn't say the short bus class. They said special classes, motherfucker. Lone Eagle, what's good? What's good? Yeah, and that's what it is, Kev, man. Hey, school and life is a database. It's up to you know how to use that data. And you're going to see that, like I said, when you watch other channels. And I promote people to go watch other channels. Go watch other channels. And you will see exactly the mode they got, the justification they have for staying in the positions they have in life. And to me, it's like they're looking for like, enlightenment or something. Like they're looking for somebody to say, oh, it's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, no, it's not okay. If you've been doing this for that long and you're still not trying to get off the plantation, it's not okay. They're looking for approval. That's what I'm looking for. They're looking for approval. So they'll say all the dumb shit they do, give you all the excuses for why they do the dumb shit, why they stand on the plantation, as if they're looking for approval. Like, oh, it's okay, bro. Being on the plantation is fine. Once you notice this is a game and notice how they're playing it with you, that's when you need to wake up and say, I don't need to be on this shit, man. This is not right. I don't need to be on this. Something's wrong with this whole picture. When you notice politicians are greasing their fucking palms with all this money we making, we know Uber and Lyft are trying to get dry. When you notice the game, it's time for you to snap out of it, to raise your head up out of the sand and go, I need to start getting my shit together. To sit and listen to some of these YouTube channels upset that we're the type of people, drivers that go out there and do for ourselves, to make our own fucking money, to not be pigeons relying on somebody to throw out fucking popcorn just for us to eat. That's sad shit. And I look at these channels and they justify why they're like that. They're looking for approval. They're looking for somebody to hold them up. Life ain't gonna hold them up, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the moment these motherfuckers go broke, ain't got nowhere to live, then lost their fucking car, which of these people in their whole chat are gonna be like, hey, bro, we saw you wreck your car yesterday. We'll come buy you a new one. No, they're gonna be laughing at you. Bro, you've been doing this for a living. Why ain't you sitting on top of money to go get you a new car, man? What's the deal? Oh, well, Uber and Lyft don't pay me enough. Well, if they don't pay you enough and you know they don't pay you enough, why put yourself in that position? If you know they don't pay you enough, start working on yourself to get out of that position. Today is that day. Start working on yourself to get out of that position. To sit there and know the position they putting you in and to willfully stay in that position is called willful ignorance. To say, I'm not going to do nothing to change my situation except just drive more hours. That's putting more risk on yourself now. Now you got road fatigue. Now your car's out there in 4 and 5 different levels of traffic every day. You're putting yourself in a lot of risk. Well, you could say, if I need this much money to live every day, and I can do as less rides as I could do, if I could only do 5 to 10 rides a day, and I say, if I do 10 rides a day, only 10, that's it, not 40. This motherfucker be doing like 40. If you do 10 rides a day, and each ride is $30, $300. It's on your time, your profit margins. You ain't doing shit different. You just picking up 10 people. You're doing Convert each one is $30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Cool. You might do 40, 50, 60, who knows? But you're not doing no $3.47, $7.49. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Even when I do rides like that, I give them a hum card. I give them my card. I tell them, we're expanding. This is how we do it, this and that. I'm being paid $7 to market to somebody. That's the way I look at it. If I pick up a $7 ride, that's $7 I'm being paid by Lyft to market hum. That's the way I see it. So, hey, Jeff, what do you get? I get paid to market. How much? Depends on how much I make that day. I might convert them to a cash ride in real time. $7, depends. But when you get to $11, $12, $15, $20 rides, I'm converting all those. $7, usually I got a $4 or $5 surge on a $7 ride because I'm not doing no fucking rides for that. What up, King James? Yeah. I'm gonna see if he'll send Teddy Pendergrass send me one of his guitars. Exactly. He probably can't play that motherfucker, man. That shit's a goddamn. It's like if I go buy me a fucking banjo and put the banjo in the background, I guarantee I can't play that motherfucker. But I'm gonna have a banjo in the background. Jeff, man, I love your backdrop. What's the deal with that new banjo? Oh, saw it at the Goodwill. Can you play it? Nope, but it looks good. Bling, 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 bling. Like a motherfucker's like, I can't play no fucking banjo, but I'll put one in the background just to show motherfuckers. It's like, man, that's right, Melly, man. You accountable for your own decisions. And that's why I hope, people get out there and they really hone in on the chance of being profitable. Like I said, even before hum, y'all know me, even before hum, I was still out there doing profit rides. I was out there converting rides because I'm not a sucker. I'm really not. And these motherfuckers was hoping and wishing and praying I was going to wreck my fucking car just so they could be right. You going to wreck that BMW. You going to wreck this. You going to wreck that. In the end, these motherfuckers wrecked and not me because I ain't on the road enough to wreck. When I'm on the road, I'm there for a reason. I'm not there because I ain't got shit else to do. Like I told y'all, I could be doing live streams. I could be working on my neighbor's cars. I could be making shirts. You got so many different streams of income on this fucking planet. You could be a travel agent. You could be whatever the fuck you want to be on this planet. But these pigeons choose to say, I'm going to use 80 hours a week of my life to just drive. They have no other time to open up another stream. They have no other stream of income. All they do is drive. He wonder why his channel struggles because everybody sees through that shit. They know it's pigeon shit. Even the people who watch his channel know it's pigeon shit. They're all a bunch of pigeons. So it's like, once they start realizing all this dude doing is fucking spreadsheets, driving 1,500 miles a fucking week to make 2 G's. But yet we got people out here driving 400-500 miles a week making 1,500. So how the fuck is he driving for $1 something a mile? These guys driving $3, $4, $10 a mile. Sometimes when you want to be more like somebody, that's when you start gravitating to. And of course, I don't want to be like Jeff. No, they don't, which is why they are where they are. And I've always said that shit. Like, I want to see how many app rides you can do. 0. That's my goal, motherfucker. My goal is 0 app rides. Your goal is to do 80 and all these challenges and all these streaks and all that. That's your goal. My goal is 0 app rides, making $2,000 a week on shit I set up because I know I ain't got to drive that far for that 2 G's. I don't got to do 80 hours to do that 2 G's. If I did 40 rides all week, you give me 5 days to do 40 rides. And you said each ride, Jeff, is going to be $50 a piece. That right there, that means I got to do 8 rides a day. 8 rides a day. That's it. And I'm at $2,000. 5 days, 8 rides a day, 40 rides a week, $50 a ride. I'm at $2,000, which means I'm not putting no 80 fucking hours in to make no 2 G's. That's my plan. That's how I want to work it. When I get this SUV, if I can not drive that shit, if you say, Jeff, you ain't even putting no miles on that fucking thing. You bringing in 2-3 G's a week. Yeah. Every time I go pick up a group, it's $70, $80. That's it. I do that shit like, 10, 15 times a week. I'm picking up groups, 80, if I can do $80 a fucking group, $80 a group, and I do that shit 5 times a day, that's $400 a day. $400 a day, and I do that shit 5 days, 2 G's. And people like, damn, dude, how the fuck? You gotta have financial planning. You gotta have a goal in your head, have a way to get there, and say, this is what I'm working towards. That's your only challenge in life. To challenge a motherfucker to stay on a plantation is not what we own. I'm not on that shit. Form 4562 is what we're on. Hell yeah. We still own taxes. We could not meet the deadline, but we don't owe, so we're taking time. I'm telling you, I did 10 private rides and made just under $400 for the day in 3.5 hours. That's the kind of shit we on right there, Dims. That's the kind of shit we on over here. I challenge people to do stuff like that, to work yourself slowly to be at a level to where you can do 10 rides. 10 rides, $400. Work yourself like that. That's what the goal is. The goal is not to say, how many hours you work? 80. Oh my God, you're a fucking beast, bro. I wish I could do that. No, I don't wish I could do that. Oh, I hit every challenge, man. Look at that. I got an extra $1.15 per ride. Extra $1.15, man. I'm a beast. No, you're an idiot. If you can do 10 rides, 3.5 hours, $400, there's profit margins in there. Big profit margins in there. And now that 3.5 hours, you got another 4.5 hours to even call it a regular work day. You still got 4.5 hours to say, you know what? Now I did 8 hours. I made almost $1,000 a day. I'm gonna do this shit 5 days, make $5,000 a week, straight private rides, $5,000 a week. Tell me who the fuck is making $5,000 a week that can't think? Let me call my insurance company. I'm about to get in. How much is commercial insurance gonna cost me? Oh, it costs you extra, $600 a month. Okay, $600 a month. Yeah, that's $7,200 a year. Okay, so if I'm making $5,000 a week and you telling me $600 a month is my commercial insurance, yeah, bet. Sign me up for it. I'll send it on the bill. Cool, no problem. You have to grow and work into these things. Nothing's going to happen overnight. You got to start building. You got to start getting to the point to where you can start expanding your business. Commercial insurance ain't going to be a fucking problem. Having a business LLC ain't going to be a problem. None of that shit. The problem is all these pigeons sitting on these apps. That can't be done. You can't do that. That's not right. That's not legal. You can't. That's where the fucking problems are. All these pigeons. Every time you come up with a solution, they got another problem for it. I'm going to solve my problem. I'm going to do this. Well, you can't do that because every solution you got, they come up with another fucking problem. Well, I'm going to start doing this. Oh, you can't do that because if you do that, I'll be like, you can't say shit around these fucking pigeons because they have already defeated themselves in the game of life. They've already defeated themselves. They want you to feel defeated too. Crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket. The moment you start saying, I'm going to get out of the bucket, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, $100,000 and 30,000 miles or less. That right there is a goal. That's a challenge. That's a real challenge. That's a real challenge. That's a goal. That's the kind of shit we own. Because if I tell you that's what I want to do, that means you're going to allow me to do whatever I want to do to make that money? Yeah, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Private rides, group rides. I can do fucking shared ride. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Yep. You only got 30,000 miles. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Because that to me is a smart challenge. It's not a pigeon challenge. It's an intellectual challenge. It's an analysis challenge. For anybody saying my challenge is to get on these apps for 10, 12 hours a day. What up, Frank? For 10, 12 hours a day and just keep driving. And I'm going to fucking, just see how much I make. Look at that shit. I made $380 in 12 hours. Dims Dallas made 403.5. That's a challenge. You got to challenge yourself to do better. Don't challenge yourself to say, I want to see how profitable I can make these apps by making dumbass decisions all day. I'm going to see how profitable I can make myself by making smarter decisions all day. Give a fuck about these apps. I don't care about these apps like that. I'm not going to keep expanding a plantation just to see how far I can push myself down into a hole. And when I get to the bottom of the hole, they're like, oh man, you're a beast, bro. 80 hours a week. You made $2,000 a month. What's your bank account though? Oh, I ain't got shit in the bank. What the fuck you doing all of this for? What are you doing all of this for if you ain't got nothing to show for? If you planting seeds in fucking dead soil and you have no fruits to bear from all your labor, you ain't got no fruits, who's listening to that shit in 2024? I want to see somebody with a fruitful life. When I see people riding around with SUVs, when I see people doing the things that I want to do, I just got a regular car. So I'm like, okay, if I want to do SUV shit because I could do regular car shit all day. But like I said, there's going to be a whole bunch of private rides where I'm only taking, 3 people or less, 4 people or less. That's it. If I want to get into the 5, 6 people, I got to open my market. I can drive the Beamer during the week, doing the 3 people, doing the 2 people, the 1 person. That's Beamer level shit right there. Weekends come. Jeff, we got a party at 6. I'm there. I can't do party at 6 in that fucking Beamer. Jeff, we got a party at 8. Now we need 2 SUVs. I can call somebody else. Hey, Kev. Hey, Billy Proctor, what you guys doing? Now we expanding our business now. We're opening up the fucking playing field now. A lot of people don't see that. Their challenges are all about what's stuck on these apps and how can we make these apps more profitable. If you're a Lyft plant or an Uber plant, I'm definitely not fucking with you. And some of these channels, like I said, when Pedro and Sergio was saying they wanted to work for DoorDash and want to work for Uber or Lyft. I never said I wanted to work for Uber or Lyft, ever. Yeah, I'm calling you, James. Hey, King James. Hey, I appreciate what you did the other night. So I'm sitting at a fucking Quick Trip. King James hit me up. I saw the phone ringing. I'm like, oh shit, hold up. because we never call each other. We never call each other. We always text, you know, because we're busy. We always text. So if he's calling, it must be some emergency. Nobody ever fucking calls me. What up, Dunk? Hey, man, I got this guy standing right here. He wants to ride down to Casa Grande, $100. Now, Casa Grande tries to give me rides all the time for like $27, $33. King James said he's willing to pay $100. And I was like, shit, because I got a private ride coming up for the airport in the morning. And I can make it down to Casa Grande and back. I'm thinking I can make it there and back, but if anything was to happen, then I just fucked up my morning ride or whatever. I'm like, damn. He said, man, it's $100. I was like, James, and King James was like, well, I got to go to Cave Creek. I'm going in the opposite direction for 80. So he was like, man, I got to go in the opposite direction for $80. And I'm like, well, shit, I could go south for the 100. He's going north for the 80. I just got to make sure I make it back to do my morning. I said, you know what, man? And I brought you up, Frank. I brought you up. I said, well, if Frank is up here in Phoenix, Frank will do it because Frank lives in Casa Grande. I'm like, let me text Frank. I don't know what happened. I think you said the dude, he found another ride because there was somebody else there with him too. That's why I didn't text Frank. It was somebody else there. But this is how we network as drivers. This is what we do as drivers. We're all independent contractors. You got $100 ride, trust me, that's better than an $11 ride. You got $100 ride, that's better than this $3.96 fucking ride. So I go, oh, I can get an extra dollar with a challenge. I just got a $3.96 man ride. I get $1 at the end of the week. That's some Tristan shit. Motherfucker, we call each other, hey man, I got a $100 ride set up for you. I'm like, shit. And this is what we got, so many private rides going. We're sharing rides with each other. I know, Frank, I know you do it. I think when he called me back, when James called me back, the dude had already found a ride because there was something going on where they were. Because I was in Tempe on Broadway and Rule at the Quick Trip just to the east. So I'm sitting there when he called me. And I'm like, man, but this is what we do in Phoenix. We share money. We move money because we know as long as we keep people off the fucking apps, we go. We're the drivers. We the ones with the fucking car keys. We share money. King James throwing me $100 like Jamil threw me 70 one time. Like Bighorn Kev, he got a ride every single morning. He racking up that. And plus in the afternoons, if the dude needs a ride back. So these are all rides we've given to each other. We move these rides around. Because when I'm sitting there saying, yeah, 245 private ride going to Gilbert, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, these long-term Hertz rental drivers are a new level of stupid. You can't talk sense in these people either. They're sort of brainwashed. Well, that's the thing. I always told people, if you want to get a Tesla, buy it. And if you say, I can't afford to, then you probably shouldn't rent it. If you can't afford to buy, you probably shouldn't rent it. I'm just saying, man, because you can make so much more profits buying versus renting. You're going to run into the ground anyways. Oh, yeah, Mel, man, we do that shit, man. Because we know I'll text somebody if it's not like when Jamil called me. You know, I was just leaving the house. I was just hitting Broadway. And Jamil said, hey, Jeff, I got 2 people here at Terminal 3, need a ride. I said, well, as soon as I got over the bridge, I U-turned and headed right up to the fucking airport. And it was like, I'm like 3-4 miles away. He was like, yeah, I can hear him talking in the background. But this is what we do, Mel. We know that this city has a lot of money flowing in the streets. One driver's not going to make all this money. But what we can do is we can build a trusted system. And once you build a trusted system, you're getting people who are willing to pay money. They can call other people. Hey, man, I got a driver. He's got a small group of drivers. They start spreading the word. Hey, don't pay Uber or Lyft. How much to lead a concert? Let me text Jeff. Hey, Jeff, my friends are at a concert, man. Uber's trying to charge them 120. Are you in the area? No, let me text them. I text King James. King James said, yeah, I'm parked on 3rd Street. Hey, I'm going to text you this fucking number real quick. See if you want to pick these people up. We're a network of drivers. We shoot messages and we call all around because I know where I am. And if somebody's like in a separate part of town, I need to find somebody in that part of town. I know a whole lot of drivers. So we throw money around because I'm trying to keep all these riders off the plantation. That's my goal. It ain't just, I want to be better than you. I want to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge. See, that's pigeon shit. I'm trying to enrich you. You need some money? Bet. This is what we do, man. Bighorn Travel and We Networks are one and the same. I'm telling you. And we got Desert Travel now. Black Wolf got Desert Travel. So Black Wolf, when he got his for hire, he's Desert Travel now. DEZERT, Desert Travel. And Sammy got the AZ Lux Travel. Telling you, man, and that's what we do. So when we show up with our shirts on and people see us all travel, this is what we do. We travel. You need to go where you need to go. Vegas, Flagstaff, where you need to go. We travel. We ain't just ride share, motherfucker. We travel. So if you got to go somewhere and you willing to pay for it, what we talking about? Throw that shit on hum real quick. Bam. And like I said, when I get home, I'm going to have my car on there for sedan, but I'm also have my SUV on there too. So I want to have 2 cars on home. I'll be paying a motherfucker like $70-something a month, but I know I can make it back. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. So as long as I got my account running, I got my shit up and going, I can use whatever truck I want to use. I got the whole 300. We all got each other's back. Thank Pains. We all got each other's backs. I am not stressing about it. I know with Uber and Lyft, you got to stress. Am I going to be deactivated for this? Is somebody going to call and say that I was drunk? Is somebody going to call and say that, you know, I had a different car? Is you going to, motherfucker, you ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that. When you got a whole team of 300 behind you, anytime that phone rings, like I said, we only text each other. We don't call it because we know we got people in the car. We're either working on a deal. We doing something, this and that. And we say, if I call you, it means it's like right now. Like I need to know right now. I got somebody in front of me right now that probably needs a ride. That's why I don't call nobody. So when I do call, you know, I'm bringing you money. I'm not bringing you a problem. I'm only calling if I'm giving you money. If I got a problem, I'll figure it out. So don't ever worry about me calling you for a problem. If I'm stuck, like one time, my Cadillac, the rear tire was fucked up. Like something happened to where it hit a hole and the side bead or something had like some gunk inside of it. So in the parking lot, I took my whole tire off the, I had 2 big ass screwdrivers. I took the whole tire off my rim in the parking lot on the Escalade, cleaned all that shit, that caked up shit from inside of my rim so I can seat the bead right. Cleaned all that shit up, all that, because this is a 2005. These rims have been on for a long time. Cleaned all that shit up, aired that motherfucking tire back up. Car, it was ready to roll. And people probably like, so wait, you didn't just have a flat tire. You took the whole tire off the fucking rim in a parking lot. Yup. I broke the bead. Fucking once I got the bead broken, I got the tire. You just push down the side. You get them screwdrivers, wrap that shit around. You take the fucking tire off. You see what the problem is with the rim. You clean the rim up. You put it all back together right there in the fucking parking lot. I'm not going to call you for a problem. I'll fix my problem. No, I'm doing that today, brother. I'm going to go out there and drive it today. Yeah, so what up, St. Louis? Independent. What's good? What's good? That's it. Money calling. And so when I got a problem, I'm not going to call you for a problem because you probably got shit going. And I'm not ever going to put a driver in a hot seat of having to make a decision. Do I got to go help Jeff or can I go make this $80? I'm not ever going to put you in that position. I don't fuck with nobody's money. When I got a problem, I'm going to call somebody who deals with that type of problem. I'm not calling a driver because that driver needs to focus on making that money, expanding that client base, doing shit. If you're a driver, don't worry about me breaking down. Don't, unless I need a ride. If I need a ride, then I'll call you and I'll pay you to come pick me up. But if I'm broken, I need some shit, you ain't got to worry about me because I'm not fucking up your money. I'm not. So when I do call or when somebody do call me, I know it's about money. Drivers hit me up. When they usually text me, I'll answer the text back and forth. When it's a phone call, I know it's going to be quick. We got clients around. We got shit going. What is it about? Oh, man, I got this guy. He needs a ride. Tomorrow, are you free? This and that. Like with Kev, after I dropped the guy off at work, I just text Kev. I didn't call Kev. I text him. I said, hey, here's all this guy's information. He works at Coca-Cola. Here's all his information. Right now, he's working on machines and everything. Call him in the morning. Call him in the morning. So I had Kev. Kev had money waiting on him when he woke up. I put money in Kev's phone before he even woke up. It's like, when you wake up, text this guy, get shit set up. This is money for you, man. He's waiting on you. And I let him know, hey, Kev's going to be contacting you. When I contact a driver, when I contact somebody, these are people that we're trying to get paid. Our challenge is making sure we can get off these fucking apps. That's our real challenge. Our challenge is not seeing how can we enrich the apps by staying on these motherfuckers all day, every day, seeing if they can run us into the ground, stick us. No, I don't want to do no NEMT rides. I don't want to do no added stop for $8, taking 30 minutes out of my fucking night for $8. I don't want that type of a challenge in my life. If I pick up somebody private, hey, man, $25 if you take me and my cousin over here, yeah, no problem. Cool, man. I told him you was cool, man. Yeah, this is old school for real, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, Frank, that's what it is, man. Getting these big ass. And the thing is, I don't like low profile tires. Like my low profile tires on a BMW, I got them kind of squishy. I don't get the run flats because I do my own tires in my garage. And I tell people, you know, on my Jeep, I got big tires on my Jeep, not thin ass tires. I could take my Jeep tires off right there where they sit. I could jack it up and get the tire off the rim with the car up on the jack, never taking the rim off the Jeep. It's almost like working on an 18-wheeler. You can take the wheels off of an 18-wheeler without taking the rim off Because all you got to do is once you push it in and you break the bead, then you just put the screwdrivers in or the spoons in and you go whoop, and it comes right over the edge of the fucking rim, and you just pull it and you just yank it. And now you got the whole fucking tire in your hand, and you can go get another tire and put the tire back on. I could do that shit on a Jeep easy. And it's like I tell people, once you learn how to take tires off and on, life becomes like less stressful. Like I don't worry about blowing out a tire on the highway. I don't worry about, this because I've done it so many times. And I'm like, I need a new set of tires. I'll order a new set, throw them in the garage. I got my tire machine in the garage and shit like that. But if this is a business you want to be in, you've got to know how to save money, how to make money, how to be you got to be shipping, receiving, acquisitions, mechanic work, labor, driver, marketing, accountant. This is a business. This is a whole fucking business. So the bullshit most of these people are on, I'm not on that same shit. I love how you make more money than just on rideshare. You fucking right. And I talk about it on my channel. And I got tons of videos on my channel with a ton of views on my channel that Google said, hey man, we're going to pay you for doing the spark plugs on your Jeep because you just showed everybody how to do spark plugs on a Jeep. We're going to pay you for it. I told you motherfuckers, this is life. This is real shit going on right now. There's money circulating around us all day, every day. If you ain't reaching up, grabbing that shit, it's opportunities passing you up. Motherfucker, $20 ride, come through the pipe, $20 for 37 miles. Hey, I'll tell you what, charge that motherfucker $75. You better not do that shit for no 20-something dollars. There's money floating around. Tell him 75. I bet he'll pay you. Man, I'll tell you, I'll give you like 65. That's all I got of 65. It's better than that 20-something, ain't it? There you go. I tell people exactly what to do in this world. If you want to make money in this world, you got people like Tristan. They feel bad about the position they're in. They feel bad he's a one trick fucking pony. All he does is fucking rideshare. He don't do shit else. He's a one trick fucking pony. He's not a businessman. When you're a businessman, you read any book out there, any book. It talks about 7 streams of income. It talks about killing high interest debt before low interest debt. It talks about keeping your credit clean because an emergency is going to pop up and you're going to have to move money from here to there and do crazy shit. When you read successful business shit, it's what this channel is all about. You want to be a fucking pigeon? Go listen to that shit over there because he's going to keep you locked into the fucking plantation. No, well, I'm going to be a millionaire rideshare driver one day. Bro, you are so fucking delusional. That shit ain't even funny. It ain't even funny. Like, bloopity bloop, what's good? What's good? Yeah, exactly. Do them NEMTs and you get sued, man. I don't mess with them NEMT rides. Nope. Because just think, what if you're trying to help somebody load their motherfucking oxygen tank in? You load that oxygen tank in and you do some shit and it fucks up the oxygen tank. I mean, they're going to contact Uber about you and you probably going to get deactivated. You ain't even trained to move oxygen fucking tanks. You're like, motherfucker, I didn't know grabbing that tank right there was going to fuck it up. Nobody ever told me how to pick up an oxygen tank. I just sat it on this side. Oh, there's kind of like liquid nitrogen inside of it. You don't know that shit. Nobody ever told you about an oxygen tank. But yet you roll up and you see these motherfuckers got oxygen tanks. We're not trained to do none of that. We don't get any, upfront, hey, man, this is how you transport people with medical if they got oxygen tanks or wheelchairs or this. They don't tell us shit. We just show the fuck up. $9 and we doing these expensive ass medical rides that they getting $225 for and we get 9 out of it. No, fuck that. He's a 2-trick pony. He drives and he makes content. Focus on what you're doing, Jeff. Exactly. He's a fucking 2-trick pony. 2-trick fucking pony. And meanwhile, shit, we over here, educating people that either you're a lion or a pigeon. I choose to be a lion. Real shit. And we over here trying to find ways to help each other stay profitable and help each other stay lucrative with no bullshit. You don't, like I said, when I was doing analysis a long time ago, just showing people the dollar per mile analysis between Lyft, Uber, and DoorDash, I wasn't doing it to say, hey, look at how much. I was showing people really delivery is way more lucrative when it comes to per mile. I showed that shit and I will still stand by that. Delivery is more lucrative when it comes to dollar per mile. You have less expense doing delivery than you have doing rideshare, way less expense. And I did an analysis about it and I left it alone. I don't beat a dead horse. I don't do the same shit every week. Do a spreadsheet every fucking week over the same shit every single week. You got to move on. You only have to show people once. If you got to keep saying the same shit over and over and the same content over and over, then you dealing with a whole bunch of slow fucking people. That's what you're dealing with. Because if I show you once and you ain't figured it out, I'll show you again. You ain't figured it out. Now I got 9 fucking weeks of the identical content and you ain't figured it out. You motherfuckers are slow. You slow. You short bus. So I say, nope. I'll do an analysis. So I did the analysis. All this shit's in all my playlists a long time ago. I think I don't have a food delivery playlist. I just got an old rides play. I mean, I got like 5 or 6, 8 playlists on my channel. All of them got different content in them. But it show even some of the older videos a year or 2 years ago, those techniques are still like option. You can use those today, especially in delivery. Like, don't drive a lot of miles to get to somebody. This is basic shit for people who are just starting to do something. Just basic shit. I've done delivery. I've done it all. I've done rides where I don't do fucking stacks, everything. I figured it all out to where I said, this is good enough for content. Leave it on there. If somebody want to watch it, they'll watch it. But like you said, with Tristan, he's a 2-trick pony. All he has is spreadsheets of the same shit every fucking week. There's a leaderboard. I'm on this leaderboard. So they got all these leaderboards, all these fucking spreadsheets, all these motherfucking analysis, isn't it? But you ain't seen not one fucking bank account on none of these people's channels. You ain't seen no fruits of any of their fucking labor. Period. No fruits of anybody's labor. I told motherfuckers, I don't mind. I don't care. If I go broke, y'all, at least y'all gonna know why. And say, I'm not gonna do what Jeff did. Jeff went fucking broke. I ain't doing that shit. I mean, you motherfuckers saw when I drove in the rain and I got my Jeep fucking rear-ended in the rain. So I tell people, don't drive in the rain. Like, if you want to be rear-ended in Arizona, drive in the fucking rain, because it's gonna happen to you. And I show people that shit, and it happens, So when people ask me, Jeff, why don't you have the 2-trick pigeon? Exactly. Why don't you drive in the rain? Because I showed you why I don't drive in the rain. Shit, people in Arizona aren't used to that. They're still driving the same speed limit when the roads are slick. You got to slow down like another 5-10 miles an hour. You can't tailgate people in the rain. People in Arizona, they don't have enough experience driving in the rain to know how. So you got to be smart enough to say, I know where I live. I live in a place where it doesn't rain a lot, where the streets are slick with oil and everything, and then it rains and it gets even slicker. I'm going to park my car in the driveway. You got to be that smart of a driver to know that shit. This is what we do for a living. It ain't always about driving for 80 hours. Sometimes it's about knowing when you don't drive. They motherfucker know, I'm not going out there. Nope, I'm not fucking with this. I want my car to last. So if I put my car out there now with a bunch of non-drivers, my shit's going to end up smashed up. I already know it already. Yeah. What's that? The millionaire Uber driver's a rainbow pony soldier. Man, I swear. And this is the thing. Just that whole fucking title alone. I'm like, what are you trying to sell? What bullshit are you trying to sell people who are coming into? For one, we all know you. So you ain't trying to sell us shit. So you're apparently trying to sell something to new people who are just getting on YouTube. Oh my God, here's a guy. He's a millionaire Uber driver. Motherfucker, a millionaire Uber driver would be someone like, Torsten, the professor. He has like, a fleet of cars out there. He's got drivers he hires and everything. He's got income coming in from multiple sources. He's got all this shit happening. So I would say Torsten is probably close to being a millionaire Uber driver than any of us involved in this shit. Tristan has a banged up fucking Volkswagen, high fucking miles, probably ticks and clicks the moment he starts that motherfucker, but you want to call yourself the millionaire? I'm like, dude, who are you trying to sell this shit to? Like, tell me who you trying to sell this to, because all of us already know who you are. This is what people do. They get this false sense of fucking reality, man. It's a false sense of reality. Nobody here is going to be a millionaire rideshare driver. You might be a millionaire fleet owner. You might be a millionaire travel company owner, but it's going to take you to hire 1 or 2 other people or have a team. Like me, Jamil, we always talk about having an LLC. And we're going to drive over one day to fucking Sullivan Motors because they got all these paratransits all lined up down Broadway. They have all these paratransit fucking units, these big ass buses, paratransit buses that are wheelchair friendly, elevator doors. We talk about going and visiting this fucking dealership because that's the only way you're going to get there. You're not going to get there driving for fucking surge, driving in $3 fucking bonus hours. You got to go buy a paratransit wagon, hire a motherfucker that'll drive that shit, set up NEMT goddamn contracts, train people to do the NEMT. Meanwhile, you still driving bachelor and bachelorette party, stacking money on this end while you got the NEMT bus out there. The only way you're going to become a millionaire in this game is to be a logistics person, not a fucking only a rideshare driver. You've got to be about logistics, all of this shit, all of it. You got to set up contracts. You got to get shit together. Thinking you're going to drive around a busted fucking Volkswagen all fucking day and become a million. No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I know, but not Tristan. Because Tristan doesn't have a car payment. Tristan doesn't have a car note. Like, okay, if that makes you amazing because you don't have a car note, really, come on, man. Oh, but I'm the fucking best. I'm Tristan because Tristan doesn't have a car note. Yeah, you motherfuckers are nothing like me. See, you guys got car notes. Tristan don't have a car note. Tristan got a banged up motherfucker. Man, please, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they got party buses. They got it all the time, man. It's Shenanigans Island. I know it. That's funny. Tristan got put together by a salesman in that Volkswagen. Exactly, man. Oh yeah, they got the Scottsdale party buses all over the place. These big white buses called Scottsdale party buses. Everywhere, man, everywhere. Oh, 360. Oh my God, 360. You just want $15. Fuck around, end up with an involuntary manslaughter charge because you unhooked the oxygen tank. Hell no. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm sitting there like, we're not trained to do none of this shit. What are we doing? Yeah, exactly. He took rides both strike days. And look, he took rides both strike days and his car still fucked up and he still don't have shit to show. So what did he do? All he did was lose the respect, if he had any, of any driver out there who's been fighting for better on these apps. Who's been fighting for, we've been fighting for money for these apps, fighting through strikes, fighting through cash rides, fighting through canceling and declining rides. We've been fighting. All he's shown is that you could be a fucking pigeon and still end up nowhere. That's basically what he's shown. You could take rides on strike days. How did that help you? I didn't take rides on strike days. Both strike days, I didn't take rides. And look at where I am. So you don't have to do rides on strike days and you can still maintain your integrity. You can still maintain your integrity within the rideshare community. You can still show the apps. You can't fucking use me because I'm going to drop a profit ride so I can afford to fucking take off. I can afford this shit. I'm fighting for these drivers. I'm fighting for myself. I'm fighting for rideshare. The riders being overcharged. What did Tristan show with the shit he pulled? Nothing. That he's a fucking sellout pigeon. Oh, I'm going to do right. And he still ain't got shit. I'm going to do rides on all the strike days. I'm getting this money. Where's the money? Where you at? Where you at? Because I didn't do riding on strike days and I'm okay. Like I said, you don't have to do rides on strike days for the apps. You could do private rides on strike days. How many people do you think made a ton of money doing private rides on strike days when all we was doing was declining? Decline. Cancel, decline. Guess what? Somebody's going to be so pissed off that Bighorn Kev is going to pull up and they're going to say, hey, man, I'll give you $40. I just want to get home, man. People, private ride. Kev will be like, hell yeah, $40. Let's go. So us doing the way we did it on that protest day helped out all the private drivers, helped out all the cash drivers. It helped the part of the industry out that's been getting exploited with these fucking apps. We helped out a whole part of the economy. Anybody doing private rides that day was probably getting more rides than normal because we stood up for everybody. What did Tristan do? He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. He sat around with his tail between his fucking legs, just like the person he is. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take rides. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Man. Yeah, exactly. He don't have another car. I knew something was wrong with that guy when he said his wife is okay with him driving 18 hours on the app. My wife is okay. Man, my wife is okay. Okay, cool. It's like, I hope she is, because she's got to realize, you know, the leader of your household is not that strong of a leader. I'm just telling you that up front. The leader of your household, now, you might want to take the lead. Because like I said, women are naturally smarter than guys any fucking way. You probably should talk some sense into your husband. Be like, hey, listen, babe, I kind of trusted you for a while, but we're going in the wrong way. We're going in the wrong fucking direction. I'm just saying, let the lady take the lead for a little bit. I mean, women are, like I said, women are generally smarter than men any fucking ways. See what she can do. See if she says, you know what, Drizzen, this is what we're going to do for, like, let's say 6 months, and let's kind of weigh the bank account after 6 months. Okay. Because you don't have to drive the apps. You can still make money. There's a million ways to make money out there. Maybe his girl might be smart enough to create a fucking TikTok. She might be smart enough to even help his fucking channel out to where his channel makes more money than his driving makes. He never gave her a chance, probably because he thinks he knows every fucking thing and he ain't letting her drive. Let her drive the ship for a while. Maybe she knows some shit. Trust her for a little bit. Women are naturally smarter than fucking men. Trust her guide for a little bit. You stop being fucking Teddy Pendergrass and let her fucking do a thing. Let her do whatever she has to do. And next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, babe, I never thought it. Like me, I trusted a little kid to start a YouTube channel. I didn't have to trust a little kid, but I said my son is smarter than me. I've always told him that. You can even ask him. I've always told him that. I trusted this little kid to drive the ship. He says, Dad, get out of the garage all the fucking time. Start a YouTube channel. I said, I'm going to trust you, kid. I'm going to trust you, kid. Sometimes you got to put your trust in something that's not normal. You got to say, you know what? This is not traditional. I normally don't listen to some little kid, but I think you're onto something, kid. I think maybe you don't listen to your wife all the time, but maybe this time you say, you know what, honey? I think I'm gonna listen to you. The shit you've been saying, I know I want to prove you wrong because I'm an arrogant motherfucker. I'm goddamn Teddy Pendergrass motherfucker. I'm arrogant. I'm not listening to you. So maybe I should stop being arrogant Teddy and listen to you. And next thing you know, you take her advice. You're like, dude, we got like $12,000 in savings right now. I could wreck a fucking car and be okay. I can keep the business going. We got 12 G's. I could do it. Yeah, he made the money, but it's in the wrong bank account. It's an Uber and Lyft bank account. No, that's funny shit. Oh, a tuber. He's up at fucking tuber. Sad. Playing his video game. He's playing his guitar and shit. Yeah. So your wife is okay with being on the apps right now because big on campus. Where are those 18 hours while you're on apps? BWC. That's funny shit. BWC. We don't mess with people's wives over here. Like I said, we keep respect. That's kind of funny. We still keep it respectful, man. You know, I don't know his wife like that. I wouldn't do that to her, man. It's probably funny for us to laugh at when we at the bar or something like that. Yeah, but I wouldn't say that shit about his wife. She probably is cool as shit. She probably mad at him for not listening to her. That's what it is. She probably like, I've told you, babe, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. And he's sitting there like, oh, man, he better listen before Jody be at his shit. Yeah. And I tell motherfuckers all the time, man, sometimes you got to get advice from some of the most unorthodox places. Because if everything was normal, like how the bell curve is shaped, the two extremes are either the losers or the winners. Either you're in the 1% on the winning end, the 1% on the losing end. But the middle, the big bell curve in the middle, is where the average fucking person sits. And the average person don't have good shit happening to them. So you got to start leaning towards one edge of the bell curve. So you got to do some unorthodox shit. You got to say either I got to go left or I got to go right. But I can't just keep sitting in the middle doing what the average fucking person does. Because the average person is going to keep acting like fucking Tristan. And the average person is going to have shit happen to him. All these drivers out there, 80 hours, yeah. Where's it going to get you, though? If you don't got 3-4 cars in your fucking driveway through profitable driving, you're going to wreck that one tool you got and you're done. You're wiped out. You're going to fucking have to give up the rental. You're done. You're wiped. Now you got to go back to a W-2. Why you got to go back to a W-2? Well, because the shit just didn't pan out. No, shit didn't pan out. You didn't plan out. Anything can pan out if you plan out. But if you ain't planning shit, you just doing whatever the apps tell you what to fucking do, you ain't making no money. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Just beat a bell, brother. I'm telling you, man. Oh, you good, Kev? You good, man? I know we be laughing and shit. We be joking like a motherfucker sometimes. It's all good. But it's like, you know, he's got to be one of those people that just, you know, understands that the way he's driving and the way he's trying to brag about how, because like I said, he don't want to educate people. He's not educating. He's very passive aggressive, always trying to throw shade at fucking people all the time, but trying to pump himself up as he's throwing shade. Oh, yes, when I'm out and I'm driving and I'm hitting the challenges and I don't have a BMW. He's fucking passive aggressive, always throwing fucking shade all the time. That's the kind of shit he pulls. And everybody hears it. But we say, dude, what are you doing? Like, what is your goal? What's your goal? It's just to make himself feel good about him going down a fucked up path. That's all. And I know that. Because not everybody has the business acumen to do good business and logistics and end up farther down the road. He's in the fucking hole. And I'll tell you how he's in the hole. And I'm not saying nothing's bad about people with college loans or nothing like that. But the dude is doing rideshare trying to pay off college loans. That will fuck you up right there. You're doing rideshare to pay off college loans. There's motherfuckers with W-2s, real jobs that can't afford to pay off college loans. You want to be giving all your profits to another corporation that pay for an education that your ass don't even fucking use. You doing that through rideshare. Instead of you banking that money to keep your business going. Instead of you banking all that money to keep your business going, you're giving your money to educational departments who ain't got shit to do with your business, taking all your profits for an education you ain't even fucking using. You tell me, man, how stupid does that shit sound? Yeah, man, always. What up, Mutated? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at his life decisions. I'm like, you're using rideshare profits, the little fucking baby profits you even making with the way you fucking drive. not to reinvest into a business that has to sustain itself. This business that we do feeds our family. It keeps the roof over our head, keeps the cars in the driveway, keeps the gas fills up. This is what the profits do. This is what the profits of everything we're doing. This is what it does. He's taking these profits and he's giving them to the fucking education department for education he don't even fucking use. W-2 people don't even do that shit. They so fucking far back on their fucking loans, they can't even afford them. They can't even afford them. They're like, you know what? I'm not paying for these educational loans. I hope they give me forbearance. I hope they fucking forgive my loans because I work a W-2. I'm making $65,000 a year and I can't afford to pay my fucking college loan. Man, brother, I'm 10. Hey, that's what we trying to do, brother. We trying to 10x this shit over here. We trying to 10x this shit. So when I sit and I listen to this motherfucker talking about taking the profits from one business to put it into dead soil, your degree, your educational fucking loans are dead soil. You don't even use your educational background. I have my degree. I don't even use it. Imagine if I owed money on a degree that I don't even use. I better go use my degree to the fullest, to the fucking fullest to pay for it. But for me to drive rideshare, to put all the profits of rideshare into a dead fucking industry of education that I'm not even trying to use my degree in, I'm not trying to do shit with that in. How smart does that even fucking sound, man? And you want us to listen to you? You want to challenge some fucking body? Challenge yourself to get your shit together. How about that? How about that? You don't got to challenge me. I'm going to waste your fucking time. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it ain't about cash rides, if it ain't about improving how I'm doing business and logistics and what I do, fuck your challenge. Challenge me to say, Jeff, I challenge you to get 3 private clients a day. 3 private clients a day, Jeff, at $5 a mile. I challenge you to do that, Jeff. Challenge me like that. Give me something to work for. Because I'll go find somebody with a 3-mile ride and tell them, hey, $15. I'll do it. You know I do it, mama. Like Gator on motherfucking Jungle Fever. You know I do it, mama. I'll do it. I'll do it. Man. Exactly. That right. If you only use that 10,000 and say, because that 10,000, that's your cushion on fuck up. That's your fuck up cushion right there, man. People think we balling out here. No, that 10 can be gone like that fast. All it takes is one fuck up. And it's all, you're back at 0, starting over again. It's one fuck up. So you got to build to 10. You got to build to 20. You got to build to 30 because we're in business. It's going to take you one fuck up and you back at 0. You back at having to fucking grind it out again. This is real fucking life. This is real business. And this motherfucker's giving up all his fucking money. All his money. Yeah, I'm paying off my debts. I'm paying off my debts. Whatever. Well, you're doing it the slow way. Because to try to use fucking rideshare to pay off fucking debts of shit you ain't even dealing with no more is the done. You might as well go back to a W-2. Don't even involve yourself with rideshare because you're fucking up the industry doing this pigeon shit. Go back to a W-2. Don't even put gas in your car. Don't even buy a fucking car. Don't even buy insurance. Don't do none of that shit. Just go back to a W-2. Use all that money to pay off your student loans. When you're done with that, then come back to rideshare so you can retain your fucking profits. That's how you do it. You say, why waste your time on this guy? Just look at how many people in his live stream. He had like 7. Nobody wants to see that shit. People go over there and they listen to it to see what he's on. That's about it. That's how it is. The only number one driver I want to be is Bighorn Travel. I don't need verification from an app. Challenge Shady Pendergrass or broke ass Bob Marley. Exactly. Exactly. And if you sit there and you try to be better at what you want to be, that's it. Focus on you, be better. And you find people around you, Kev, they're going to help you be better at what you want to be. I know you're trying to be a private travel agent. I know that, just like me. We're trying to do for hire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you people to help you build you. I'm not going to challenge you. I already know life is challenging you already. If I'm on your team, I'm not challenging you. I'm challenging against these apps. Me and you against these fucking apps. We the 300. The only challenge we got is getting people off these fucking plantation ass apps and into our realm. That's the true challenge. You can help me with that. So why do I want to sit up and fuck with you and fuck with you? And I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to put you down. And this is why I'm saying, man, motherfuckers like him are backwards thinking, man. They backwards thinking. We sitting here trying to build people. We trying to build a coalition of drivers to help riders say, you know what? We don't have to get gouged no more when we leave the concert. Bighorn Kev, he's got like 10 fucking buddies, man. I'm going to call Bighorn Travel. Hey, Kev, I got like fucking 15 people out here. All of us are arguing about the price. And I know you got drivers. Text me, text Jamil, text every fucking body. Hey, man, one of my guys hit me up. They're all standing downtown by the fucking Footprint Center. Everybody's pissed off at the surge right now. Head down there, bro. I'm sitting right up on Roosevelt. I'm at the Circle K on 7th Street. I'll be down there, brother. I'll be down there. And that's how you handle that shit. Because now that person trusts you because they trusted you to find the group. You got a group. You call us up, we all got your back. Just like when we had them bachelorette parties. I called my group. Fucking DB showed up. DeAndre showed up quick as a motherfucker. This is what we do. We know life is already a challenge. We know the apps are challenging us to keep us in fucking poverty on a plantation. I don't need no driver to challenge me. The challenge is already set when I wake up every fucking day. Challenge me to be a better me. That's it. Age up. I challenge you to get 3 more private clients today. I challenge you to fucking help out Bighorn Kev if he got a fucking... I challenge you to help Jamil out the airport. I challenge you to do that shit. I bet you can't fucking do it. I challenge you to do it. Help Jamil out the airport. I bet I will. But to challenge me, to pull me away from the direction we're going in and say, you need to be more on the apps like us. You need to be on the apps like, man, fuck you. No. That is not a challenge. To stay on the plantation is not a fucking challenge. Anybody can do it. Like I said, a monkey can fucking do it. They got driverless cars doing it. There's nobody in the fucking seat. You're competing with nobody right now. That's how less of a challenge that shit is. You are literally competing with nobody. There's nobody in the fucking seat of a Waymo. It's just taking itself down the street. I'm not competing with a fucking nobody. I'm going to compete with myself and the goals I set for myself and going out making sure I get everybody off that shit in our cars. We got a whole team. This is what we doing. Hey, Silvino, you come out to this motherfucker, trust me. Me and you will be sitting up in Cave Creek every fucking weekend because don't nobody want to go up there. We'll be sitting up there every weekend fucking doing nothing but cash rides. I'm like, shit, we'll be like this. I'll be passing you by the highway every fucking day. She just all day long, motherfucker. Fuck around, make like $600-700 just doing Cave Creek rides all fucking day. Because the apps are killing people up there, charging them $50-60, and yet they paying drivers fucking $20. And that's a long ass ride up. They're like, man, that's fucking crap. I'm not going way to fuck up there. They sent me a ride yesterday, Cave Creek from Tempe. Cave Creek from Tempe, and that's a long ass ride, like $30. I go from like North Scottsdale to the airport for $35. That was like an extra fucking 10-15 miles for the same price. I'm like, ain't no fucking way I'm doing that. Because then I got to turn around and come back. Because ain't nothing up there. For $35, that's like an $80-$100 ride for me. Yeah, Buffalo Chips is bumping on, man. I'm telling you, because nobody's up there. Nobody's up there. Go up there and sit at that motherfucking Circle K. I guarantee you get pings like crazy. And guess what? You can convert each one of them fucking pings because ain't nobody up there. It's either you and your price or nothing. That's their choice. You and your price. I know you might show up because Lyft got you there. You might pull up and Lyft be like, hey, man, we're going to give you $15 to take them all the way down to the fucking 303. We'll give you $15. You might tell this person, you know what? I'm only going to charge you $55. $55. Well, the shit the app is charging us $52. Hey, 55 cool? 55's cool because shit was going to pay $52 and give you a $10 tip to make it $62. If you charging me $55 with no tip, fuck it, let's roll. Let's roll. $55. Fuck that $15 plus $10 tip to make it $25. You got $55. So get the 55, get down there, get back, do it again. That's how we roll over here. We don't do that other shit. Like I said, it's a lot of people, man, they don't understand how logistics really works. They so trapped into this app fucking mentality and they scared. And it's cool. If all you want to do is the app, knock yourself the fuck out. But what fucks me up is that when these ragged ass fucking channels out there see us making moves and they frown the fuck up at how we do it. Oh, commercial insurance. These motherfuckers, they this and that. Oh, they making money. Oh, they taking people off the app. Oh, they're going to get deactivated. Oh, they're going to. Motherfucker, you ain't got to worry about us. We worried about us. We worried about what we doing. You ain't got to worry about, we're not worried about you, but you worried about us. So you can talk about me. I'm telling motherfuckers, talk about me all you want on your channel. I don't care. Because all it's going to do is make motherfuckers come over here. And I hope when they come over here, they come over here with a frown on their fucking face. I hope they come over here mad, ready to say some sideways shit. But I guarantee that night, that same person that came over here to talk shit about me is going to be sitting at a fucking Circle K saying, hey, man, I'm going to cancel this ride and we're going to do it for 20, okay? So bring your hating ass on over. I'm going to educate your hating ass. I bet you end up sitting at a fucking Circle K and banging out a $25 cash ride and going, I don't even want to tell them I did that because I feel like shit now. Damn. I was talking all that shit about him. I had no idea it was that easy to do a cash ride. I was over there talking all that shit. They was going to give me $9. I just got 25. I can't even talk shit about this dude now. Damn, that was easy. Give me a fucking challenge for real, man. I challenge the people on your fucking channel to say, hey, do at least one cash ride a day. See how it feels. Instead of one of them long ass nature hikes you doing for $29, do that shit for $75. See how I feel. Just see how I feel. To see a $75 cash app hit your fucking account instead of $29 hitting your Uber account. See how that shit feel. That's my challenge. You ain't got to do it a whole lot. Just do it once. See how it feel. Now, a lot of motherfuckers don't know what it feels like to hit the fucking lottery. I lived in Vegas. I'm used to rolling the dice. I'm used to playing risk. What up, do something different? I'm used to doing that shit. I roll the dice. So I'm used to saying, hey, roll. Oh, shit. Everybody hit. Everybody clapping at the fucking crap table. Woo. Everybody celebrating because we could have lost all that shit. We won it all. Sometimes you got to take a risk sometimes. So we go out there and we say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do a cash route on this shit. You roll the dice. Motherfucker might say no, might say yes. You don't know. Like I said, I was downtown Gilbert. Motherfucker walked up to my car, gave me $100 at the car, took him up to Mesa. The girl gave me another $100 on her way out the car. $200 fucking ride from Vaughn on at the goddamn say, hey man, can you take us? I know you. Yeah, man, I'll take y'all. Hey man, here's $100. Dude gave me 100, climbed in, girl got on the other side. We was driving, having a great conversation, talking, laughing. I know he already paid you, but you know, you were awesome. Here you go. She gave me another 100. I was cool with the 100. But like I said, you don't know till you take a fucking chance. Oh no, I can't do this ride. You know, you guys got to go through the app. Try to get a ride right now, and I'm gonna see if I can catch you. Because it might be me, it might be somebody else. I don't know. But I just know when I watch this millionaire rideshare channel, they tell me to do this. I gotta stay on the app. $200 instead of like fucking $9. Telling you, man, when motherfuckers want to pay you to ride, especially when they drunk and they got to get home and everybody's canceling, oh, they willing to take care of you. And once they fucking chat with you and they know how cool you are and your energy level and shit like that, they might slide you another 10, another 20, another 30. That's how it, man. Idea strong. My wife got family already in Surprise, Arizona, northwest of you. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I get surprised. This is the thing. I get surprise offers all the fucking time from the airport because Surprise is kind of far. I get surprised, but it be surging in my area. So if I'm sitting on like a $5 fucking surge by ASU, I'm doing 1 mile rides all night for $8. So I got a $5 surge on my phone. I'm kicking out rides like crazy. I get a 1 mile ride from the mill over to the dorms. So I'm getting $8 a fucking mile all night. And when you drop them off at the dorms, you still in that $5. So you keep kicking out rides. Sometimes I get a good ride that'll take me like south. So I'm like, oh shit, this is kind of good. $25 for like 4 miles. All right, let's do that. I've done that before. But surprise is a long way up. But if you already up there, if you down making money with us all fucking night, all night you banging money with us, I guarantee you getting a ride home because people from Surprise come down and they party in Tempe. They party in Scottsdale because they ain't nowhere to really party up there and they want to party. So they come all the way down. You guarantee to get rides home because we kick them motherfuckers out all day. So it's like, it ain't like it's a shortage of rides home. You gonna get your gas money back. Because we like, I ain't gonna no fucking Surprise at no 2 o'clock in the morning because I ain't got no ride to come back and I live down here. So it's like, nope, kick that shit out. And you could be like, damn, man, $29 all the way to Surprise? Damn, that's a long ass fucking. You know what? That's your cash ride home. Tell that motherfucker on the spot. $60, because they know if they don't pay the 60, nobody's taking them to Surprise. You're their last fucking hope. $60? I guess so, man, because I've been getting declined for the past 45 minutes trying to get home. $60 will get your ass out of here. Ain't nobody taking that ride. So, like I said, and I tell Eric, Triple EAZ, the same shit. When he's down here, he know he getting a ride home. Peoria, like fucking Sun City, shit, ain't none of us taking those. We kicking them out because we know we got drivers down here already for that. Just like Casa Grande, I kicked that out because we got Casa Grande drivers around us. Why the fuck do I want to take it? That's one of the drivers' ride home. If I take it and I live here, that means I got to go down Casa Grande. Now, I'm in Casa Grande and the Casa Grande driver's in Phoenix. We're both dead miling it back. You got 2 drivers doing dumb shit now. All because one driver made a bad decision and took a ride all the way to Casa Grande. If I live here, I'm not going to Casa Grande because I just fucked up 2 drivers with 1 shot. Leave that Casa Grande on there. That way, when Frank gets it, Frank says, hey, I got to ride home. And I'm like, I ain't got to go nowhere. You got to really think about your team, especially in these streets, man. You got to think about your team. And it's not a lot of people that thinks about their team. They real selfish. Well, the way I drive, what I do is my surges, my challenges, my rides. And that's how these apps keep these pigeons on here chasing fucking rides all the time. You got to get 70 rides. Don't let nobody else get a ride or you're not going to make 70. If you don't take these rides, you're not going to make 70. You better get all the rides you can get. And it makes these pigeons, oh shit, I don't want to give up no ride. I got to get 70. I give up rides all the fucking time because I'm looking for profits. 70 is just a number. I'm looking for profits. I could do one ride for $200. I could do one ride for 100. I could do one ride for 50. I ain't got to do all these little $3, $4 fucking rides trying to get 70 so I can get an extra $1 a ride. Why get extra $70, $75, $80? I can get that in one fucking ride. Why do I want to keep chasing it? And that's what the apps do, especially people like Tristan. Oh, if you don't do all these rides, you're not going to hit the fucking challenge level. This is, like I said, we on totally different fucking levels of this shit. I don't care about them challenges. If I get close enough to hit them, I might hit them. If they're good enough per dollar, I might get close. But to be chasing these motherfuckers, no. Because I'm giving up the opportunity to make real fucking money. I'm giving that opportunity up. And if I don't capitalize on the fact that I got somebody in my car who's willing to pay $80 for this ride, if I don't capitalize on that, I'm losing money. This person is willing to pay $80. I'm getting $29. They're willing to pay $80. That whole gap, that's me. So I got to sit and say, hey, man, $70 for this ride, cool? $70? Oh, well, shit. Because I'm like, I can't do it for $29. That's way the fuck out, man. That's way the fuck out. I can't do it for that price, man. I'm sorry. I'll do it for 70. Oh, well, shit, they're charging me 80. 70's not. I'll tell you what, I'll just give you the 80. I bet. All right, let me cancel this motherfucker real quick. Okay, what's your Zelle? What's your Cash App? I'll just give you the 80. You know what? Since you're so cool, I'll give you just 100. Here's 100. Fuck it. Here's 100. Shit happens all the fucking time. But if you don't speak up, you ain't gonna eat up. These motherfuckers gonna eat you up. These apps gonna eat your ass. You riding around $29 when you could have just made 100 if you would have spoke about it. We out here speaking in bullhorns and shit at goddamn protests. We out here speaking on fucking YouTube channels, but we're not speaking to the people in our back seats who we trying to reach. If you want to reach this person, speak to this person. Let them know why you don't really want to do this ride. Why it's so hard to do this ride. The fact that you said, I can actually do this shit different. We can make it a win-win situation. This is what we can do. If a motherfucker say, you know what, I don't really care about a win-win situation. I mean, if you took this ride at 29, that's your problem, sir. It's not my problem. Then you can get the fuck out my car, sir. I mean, if you don't give a fuck about me making money or not, you want to put it like that, then don't have me act like Jay Watts. You want to keep Jeff in the fucking car. Because when I turn to Jay Watts, motherfucker, you dealing with a whole nother level now. I'm a biker, motherfucker. If you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a fuck about you. But if you care about me, I care about you. It's a mutual respect thing. Very mutual. But if you tell me, well, I don't tip people. I don't care about what you make. If you don't like what you make, get a different job. Back door is open. It's time for you to get out. Because this ain't the car for you. This ain't the car for you. Because this is a mutual respect car. If I tell you that I can give you the same ride for this same price or even less, I can do this for you. And you tell me you don't care? Why should I? Real shit. Why should I care? I shouldn't. I'd be stupid to care because you just told me to my fucking face you don't care. So I'm returning that energy back to you. I don't care how you get home. Just like you don't care how much I make. I don't care how you get home. It's not my fucking problem now, is it? I don't know you. Fuck out my car. And that's how we got to be sometimes. It's a mean way to be, but it's business. It's all fucking business. And we can make it personal and make it fun and make it friendly with each other. We can keep it cool like that. We can keep it mutually energetic. But if you give me some shitty energy, nothing says I have to take you nowhere, motherfucker. There is no law on the books that says I have to take you home. There is no fucking law. And I know the whole fucking U.S. Constitution. There's no fucking law that says I got to take you home. You can get the fuck out now. And if you don't get out, now you're trespassing. That's in the Constitution. There's laws about you not being in my fucking car, in my property or on my property when I tell you to get off my property. There's a law against that. So you don't want to go that level with me, motherfucker. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it energetic. Let's keep it easy. If you want to do this ride, we'll do this ride. I'm telling you, it's so easy to do cash rides when you get respectful people out there. But you got to make sure you're going to the respectful areas. When you go to disrespectful areas, you don't want to fuck with them people. Nope. Uber Quest has days like, get extra $40 for 80 rides. Pigeon food, motherfucker. That's serious popcorn. They throwing it. We put an extra 50 cents per ride. That's what they was fucking me up. Talk about some per ride. When they had that gas mileage shit, we're going to give you an extra 50 cents per ride for gas. I'm like, 50 cents per ride, but you got these people doing 40-mile fucking rides. 50 cents for 40 miles of driving, it don't offset the gas prices that much. Now, if you gave me 50 cents extra per mile, that's different. That's different. But when they was saying, oh, we're going to give you 50 cents extra per mile. So if you do 20 miles of driving all day, you don't win 400 fucking miles. Guess what? You're going to get extra $10. $10 is not a lot. It's not a lot. Now you give me 50 cents a mile for gas. Now we talking. Even 25 cents a mile for gas. Now we talking. But the shit they was on, man, I was laughing at that gas. We're going to give you this much for gas. Then all they was doing is taking it back through stealing our tips and jacking up our fees and shit like that. Then they started not giving us real surge. They took all the money back already. So everything they gave us, they've already taken it back. The only way you're going to keep your money and get your money back, private rides, cash rides. That's it. That's it. And if you ain't on that shit, more power to you. Hope you don't knock yourself out and everything, but we doing shit different. But oh shit, this has been a 3-hour live stream. I got to get to the dealership, man. I got to get up here. I'm going to let y'all know how this goes. I'll probably shoot a video while I'm up there just to show y'all this car in person. I'm going to show you what this car looks like. But I got to get up there and check this fucking car out. You guys can go hop over on fucking Teddy Pendergrass's concert. I heard this motherfucker's doing a concert right now. You ask his ass to sing a song. Come on and go with me. Looking ass motherfucker. All right, Silvino, thank you, brother. Hey, much love, much respect, my man. But I'm going to go up here. I'm going to see if I can do this deal. If I can't do it, like I said, I got another 28 days to do the deal. Say, go live. No, I won't go live like that. That's because these people might not want to be on camera. You don't want to do people like that. It's like, nah, I'm cool with that shit. So yeah, man, y'all go over there, hop on Teddy Pendergrass concert. Tell him I said, what's up? Tell him said the 300 is in this motherfucker. What? His whole fucking chat gonna shut down. Oh shit. Hey, y'all be easy out there, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me on this live stream. Appreciate the super chats. Hey, you guys got my heart on that shit, man. Like I said, it's not easy not being in these streets making this money, but I do sacrifice and I give up time for y'all. And this is what it is, man. When you want to do YouTube, you got to give up time. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Do not drive in the curb lane. Stay out of the curb lane at all costs. If you have to make a right turn, you can get over when you're getting ready to get down there when traffic is building up. Stay out of that curb lane. That's where all the accidents happen all the fucking time. All right, Bitcoin Kev. Hey, I'm going to hit you up later, man. It's Friday night. It's time to get out there and make that money. You know it's going to go down. We going down tonight, brother. And I got your shirt in the back of my car, too. I've had it in my trunk for like 2 days now. So if I don't see you tonight, I'll definitely see you tomorrow at the coffee meetup. But I got your shirt, brother.